What is up, everybody? We got ourselves some Sunday night football. Green Bay Packers, Pittsburgh Steelers, a lot of storylines. Aaron Rodgers, the whole thing. We got a lot of people jumping in the chat right away. You know what I mean? But before we get going on this thing, give a shout out to the sponsors of the show, Kwik Trip. You know what I mean? They got themselves a bake sale going on. So go ahead and check out Kwik Trip. They got some great deals on their bakery department. All the goodies over there. You know what I mean? So check those out. And Nicolet Law being a great sponsor as well. If you get injured, you need help dealing with those insurance companies you miss at work. Nicolet Law is the people you want to go to. You know what I mean? So shout out to the sponsors. Let's get to some chat over here. You know what I mean? And I want to see some score predictions because I think this game's about to start over here pretty quick. So let's get to some score predictions. I want to get to some of the first comments over here. And look at that first one. No live today. We are live, baby, right here. We are right here. And this is going to be a great game on like so many levels. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers, Packers, first time, probably the only time that he's going to be playing up against the Packers. He wants to win. He wants to, beat every team in the NFL. There's a lot of things that go with that. But shout out to Karen over here. Hi, Matt. Howdy. Producer Vince, let's do this. Go, Pack, go. And our producer Vince has some shenanigans planned for today. You know what I mean? We got a great halftime thing he put together. So be sure to tune into that, you know what I mean, at halftime. I had this game circled when the schedule was released, believing Rodgers would end up here. I kind of knew that going into it, that he was going to end up in Pittsburgh. People were talking about in Minnesota. I just didn't see it. But all right, so I'm going to scroll through. We had a lot of comments over there. We missed some over here. But what's up, John? John says 24-20 Pack. I think it's going to be a good game. The thing that worries me is because what's like the Packers' whole thing is like on defense, pass rush. They want to get after the quarterback, whatever. And Aaron Rodgers is the best in the league at getting rid of the ball fast. So getting rid of the ball fast is how you beat a good pass rush. So we need a secondary to step up and make it so that he can't get rid of that ball too quick. You know what I mean?
That boy is
good. All right, so let's get to some scores over here. We got 27-24 Packers, 27-16 Packers, says Michael. John says 24-20 Packers. I think I already got to that one over there, but we're going to keep it moving. I got lost in the chat a little bit. Packers 34-24, love to ball out, 225 plus yards with a golden touchdown. You know what I mean? Absolutely. 31-10 Packers. What's up, Matt? What's up, Larry? How you doing? Thanks for being here. We have 284 people in the watching this across all the places already. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started drinking a little bit early on this one. You know what I mean? I'm off tomorrow. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up, Watson? How you doing? Nick says, if NFC North wasn't such a close race, I'd almost be okay with Rodgers winning. I wouldn't. There's no situation where I'm okay with anyone beating the Packers. I want to beat Rodgers. I'm a Rodgers fan. I will root for Rodgers every game outside of this one. But when it comes to the Green Bay Packers, dude, nobody. What's up? Joey's in the building. You know what I mean? Time possession is going to be key. I'll have to keep Rodgers off the field. This coming from a coach. You know what I mean? High school coach, but Joey knows ball. You know what I mean? Shout out to Joey over here. Absolute legend. Thanks for being in the chat over here. And Stacy says, go, Pat, go. Absolutely. Here we go. Jonathan says, those jerseys make me want to tackle them. All right, so before this game starts, I do want to give a shout out, Vinny. I want to talk about Corey Benke real quick from Cheesehead TV. All right, he was just honored with a thing. Live XE, Corey Benke has been named 2026 Wisconsin Titan 100, recognized the state's top C-level leaders, driving $14 billion plus in annual revenue and 64,000 plus in jobs. I just want to give a shout to Corey Benke. Like, I don't know the world that the Live X and all that's going on, but I know that he cares about Green Bay a ton, and this is a huge honor for him. So shout out to Corey Benke and doing good things for Green Bay. He cares about Green Bay. He loves Green Bay in the conversation that I've had with him, and he does big things for Green Bay. So shout out to Corey Benke over there. You know what I mean? Just got to show some love, show some support for our fellow Packer brethren. You know what I mean? But here we go. So we got more score predictions over here. I just wanted to get that out before the game started. You know what I mean? 27 Pack, 24 Steelers. There we go. This is going to be a close game. I do believe that. Michael says, I like Rodgers, but once game time comes up, becomes an enemy for Green Bay. Yeah, absolutely. During this game, and like you've seen him pregame, he's over here hugging it up with Matt LaFleur. That's why when people talk about revenge game, I don't see this as a revenge game. And Rodgers said the same thing because I don't think he has hate for Green Bay. He's not mad at Green Bay. He wants to beat them down. Don't get me wrong. He wants to win. He wants to beat all 32 teams. Like right now on the TV, they got him and Jordan Love hugging it out over here. He wants to beat his former team. Everyone wants to beat their former team. But the Packers in this one, 3.5. Is that what it's at? So the Packers are favored by 3.5 over here in Pittsburgh. There we go. We're gonna see what's what, and we got and also the inactive list for the Packers and Steelers. Wicks is out. Lucas Havriska is out. So obviously Brandon he's back doing the kicking duties over there. But we see Van Ness is still out. That's not good. And then you see who the Steelers got out right here. We have the kickoff coming up. And it's going to be returned from about the 8-yard line by the Green Bay by the Packers over here. Like these uniforms are just wild. All right, so the Packers like in all white and the Steelers in all whatever color that is. All right, so what's at stake? If the Steelers win, Aaron Rodgers will have beaten every single NFL team. If the Packers win, it'll be their first victory in Pittsburgh since 1970. But we have a hold over here on the receiving team. So is that what's happening here? White is back. White is huge. I think when he went down, it really hurt the defense over there. Victoria says, not feeling that great, but I'm still supporting my team and your live stream. I appreciate you, Victoria. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into this thing. So here we go. Jordan Love's going to start this thing. It looks like, where's he going to be? He's going to be in shotgun. Shotgun! First one of the game, you know what I mean? Now Josh Jacobs is moving. He's to his left. Jordan Love has changed some stuff on the line. Come on, boys. To start this thing off, they're going to run this thing. Josh Jacobs is going to run it left side. And that's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. Absolutely. Let's get Tucker Kraft involved, He's on my fantasy team too, so let's get him rolling. Watson plus Golden, let's freaking go, dude. Is absolutely right, dude. All right, here we go. Let's see. We got Romeo Doubs up top over there. Trying to see who's where they at, you know what I mean? So here we go. Jordan Love back to throw. Going to be a quick pass left side. That's going to be completed to Christian Watson, number 9 over here with the first reception of the ball game. And Christian Watson is back. A nice little quick one right there, you know what I mean? Just breaking the ice a little bit. Jordan Love, 300-plus yard passing. Let's go. I like it, Eric. Let's get after it. Here we go. 3rd down and 1 over here. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Josh Jacobs to his right. They got a little bunch formation on the bottom over here. Christian Watson's going to be in motion. He goes to the top of the screen. Ball snap. Jordan Love looking. Gets rid of it. Is that completed? Romeo Doubs, but he couldn't haul it in. It's 4th down and 1. And that is not what you want. We got ourselves a 3-and-out right here. That's absolutely correct, Chris Farley. You know what I mean? What is up, Erica? How you doing? Happy Sunday night. All right, the Packers, it's a 3-and-out unless they go for it here, but we're going to see what's going what. And they're going to be putting this thing, obviously. They're not going to be going for it from the 20, whatever, around the 30-yard line. Here comes the punt. We're going to see if we're going to have a return here. I don't see a fair catch. He's going to return it from about the 15-yard line. He cuts it left side, nothing there. Goes down about the 20-yard line is where they're going to start this thing. But 3-and-out. But absolutely great tackle on that on special teams. What's up, Ivan? You know what I mean? Look at that picture right there. Just a beautiful man right over there. You know what I mean? All right. Defense has to get after. That's not how you want to see this offense start. Let's get after defense. Come on now. Dude, I was getting into it too. You know what I mean? But here we go. Aaron Rodgers. How many times I've said Aaron Rodgers instead of Jordan Love on accident just because from when I started. But here we go. 1st down and 10. Aaron Rodgers out of shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off right side. He's trying to bounce off, trying to make something happen. That's going to be about a 4-yard gain for the Pittsburgh Steelers down to about the 24-yard line. Those uniforms are like, what? And I don't really care about uniforms, but like the Steelers uniforms are wild. But like if it's history, I respect history. So they wore those at some point. And there you go. And that's what it is. So, but that's a wild uniform. That's a wild choice that they went back then. You know what I mean? Here we go. 2nd down and 7. Aaron Rodgers going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. Let's see what this defense has. It's going to be play action. He's looking to throw. He's got too much time. Tosses it left side. And that's going to be about 2-3 yards. He's still pushing forward. Now he's down. All right, let's see what we got here. Can't we just run Josh Jacobs more on 3rd and 1? Can't run behind Tom Morgan and Jenkins. Ridiculous. You know what I mean? School crossing guard uniforms. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. Yeah, he had too much time right there, but I think the defense held him, you know. That was kind of a check down situation, so not too bad. Here we go. Go, Pack, go. What's up, Linda? How you doing? Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shit. Yeah, an empty backfield back here. 3rd down and 3. Need the Packers defense right now to dig deep. Let's shut it down right here. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Now he's rolling to his right. He eats this thing downfield right side, and he's open, and he's alone, and that's complete, and he's out of bounds. How did that happen? Oh, my goodness. Let's see this replay right here. How did that happen?
This is the worst.
This is the worst. Yeah, he just got behind him. I don't know why he stopped running. Why did Nixon stop running? That is horrible. Yeah, but that is exactly what Aaron Rodgers does, man. Rolls to his right, just yeets that thing down the field. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be under center. 1st down and 10. Now they're inside the 30-yard line. It's 28. He tosses this thing right side. He cuts it up the middle. And that's going to be about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4. 2nd down, dude. What's going on? Go, Pat, go!
Go, Pat, go!
31 with one of the most powerful backs, and that's what LaFleur chooses. Vinny the man, you know what I mean? Vinny out here, you know, shout out to the producer. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be under center, 2nd down and 5 at the 24-yard line just about. And he's going to be play action, tosses it left side on a little bubble screen, and nothing there, maybe half a yard. But there's a flag thrown, dude. Woo, this guy is spicy. I meant the ref on the graphic. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, here we go. 10:25 to go in the 1st quarter. Let's see what this flag is. Pass interference on the offense. Please replay 2nd down. Sad faces all around for the guys in the yellow uniforms, except for like the peach pants. I'm not really sure what color that's like. Anyways, pass interference on the offense. Oh, all right. We got Steve in the building. What's up, Mr. S.J. Poor? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. This is my buddy. He's a Steelers fan. I've been in a group chat with this dude like since I was like 19, it feels like. Here we go. 2nd down and 15. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shot. Now they're switching it up. Now he's going to be under. No, now he's going to be in shotgun. A lot of things happening over here. He's got a man to his right. It's 2nd and 15. Can the Packers defense kind of shut this drive down and stop the bleeding a little bit? Rodgers is back to throw. Quick pass right side. And he's going to be tackled immediately on the reception. And that's going to be a no gain over here.
You get nothing.
Yeah. And we need to. That's what the Packers defense needs to do. Just, dude, keep everything in front of them and tackle. Don't let people bounce off you and they're running down the field. And, you know, that last throw, let's not let that happen no more either. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, we've been in a group chat so long. I think it was like before the Packers' last Super Bowl. But here we go. Let's see what this defense can do. 3rd down and 15. All right, here we go. Aaron Rodgers, empty backfield. He's in shotgun. Come on, defense. Let's dig deep a little bit here. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's got too much time. Now he's collapsing. The pocket collapses. He goes down for a sack. And it's going to be Rashawn Gary, baby. And that's what what they needed, and that's what this Packers defense need to do. Like you talk about Micah Parsons, he didn't get this sack, but in the last game he had 3 sacks, and like it's just getting these big defensive plays when you need it on third down, like when it matters. That's when you need to get these big plays. Now it's 4th down and 20, and they're punting this thing. You know what I mean? Here we go. I don't mean to be ignoring the chat over here. Appreciate everyone who's watching. Here comes the field goal attempt, and it's going to be good. Woo! Thought you were going to get me on that, you know what I mean? We'll shout out to Packers Driven. Great page over there on Facebook. Be sure to check that thing out, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they took him down for this sack. Here we go. Parsons didn't get it, but caused it. There you go. And that's the part, like, when you have guys that can wreak havoc, it's not just them getting those big plays, but putting other people in position because they're getting attention or they're kind of leading over there. You know what I mean? Team Nicolet Law. Gary, yeah, because that's the thing. Rashawn Gary is a member of the Nicolet Law team, and so am I. So basically, me and Rashawn Gary are teammates. You know what I mean? And right there, he gets a sack. I feel like I got part of that sack because we're teammates and all, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Kevin over here. What's up, Linda? Good defensive stop is absolutely correct. That's what you need right there, you know what I mean? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You do a good page, and then the Brewer page, I just followed that recently. Great page as well. So you do good work over here. First points, baby. Yeah, the Steelers up 3-0. I'm glad that they were able to keep them out of the end zone. Because like the way that drive is going, that big play, that big passing play. So I'm good with the field goal in that situation. And on my prize picks, I picked your kicker to kick a couple field goals. So that doesn't hurt me there either. Obviously, real life, I root for more than that. But, you know, I'll take it. Let's march down and get a tally right here. That the Packers offense needs to get it together right here. First drive they had wasn't good. You know what I mean? So, what is up, Scott? How you doing? Scott Spalding in the building. How you doing, Scott? Glad you're here right now. Packers, you know, down 3-0. They need this Packers offense to come down here and get after it on this drive right here. Let's do this, Love. Time to shine, baby. Yeah, Jordan Love. Time to show them what you got. Show them what you're working with a little bit. I like that Green Bay tightened up the coverage on that drive. Short passes stopped right away. Forced 3rd and long sack. There you go. We have over here over 400 people watching live across all the places right now. I appreciate it. Go Pack, go hell with the Squealers. I never had any type of hate for the Steelers. But like, and actually this week, I think that's the first comment I've ever seen of anyone kind of like throwing shade to Steelers. The key tonight is our offense versus Steelers' terrible defense. I don't know if their defense is terrible. I don't know a ton about the Steelers. I kind of looked at, you know, some stuff when I was doing my picks, but I don't see this is my first Steelers game that I've watched all year. Actually, no, it's not. I think I've watched one other Rodgers game over there, but yeah, they're 4-2. So I can't imagine that they're too bad of a team. And a lot of people picked the Steelers. I've seen Packer fans that are picking the Steelers. But here comes the kickoff from about the 4-yard line. He's going to be, he's trying to cut across field. He's trying to get past the 20. He does 25, and he makes a man miss 30 down to the 34-yard line. And that's like the most exciting kickoff you'll ever see. The way the rules are set up these days. I hate the kickoff rules. Every time it goes about the 30. That's what it's right in there. Give or take 5 yards. Unless someone like really screws up. But like I don't know if I've ever witnessed a kick return for a touchdown this year. I don't know if there are any. It's like the Loch Ness Monster over there. You know what I mean? What's up, Timothy? How you doing over here? Appreciate you being here. Victoria says, Jordan Love will throw some big yards too. Yeah, we need it right here. You know what I mean? Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got, I believe that's Josh Jacobs in the backfield. It must be, you know what I mean? And it is. He's going to toss it to him right side. He's trying to cut it up a little bit, and he's going to get about 3 on that. 8:26 to go in the first quarter. It's second down, baby, and we do need to lean on Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is like the leader, like I feel like, of the team, but for sure of the offense. I feel like all the young guys like look to him. He's so good on the field. He's so good off the field. I like that. He says, Phil says Loch Ness Monster is real. You know what I mean? I should go find him in the off season. I got nothing to do. Like maybe that'll grow my YouTube channel. Go over there to Michigan. They got some woods over there. You know what I mean? Here we go. 2nd down and 7. Jordan Love. He's going to be under center. Josh Jacobs in the back with a little I formation. It's play action. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it quick. And that's going to be completed to Romeo Doubs. He's still on his feet. Down to about the 40-yard line. And there we go. It's the Romeo Doubs show. You know what I mean? You're welcome. I love these Romeo Doubs. Go, Pat, go. Here we go. Hey, don't tap any links in the chat if you don't know who they are, just so you know. I see someone throwing links. I don't know who they are. But here we go. Romeo Doubs. I love that right there. Romeo Doubs in the building. Exclusive interview. Here we go. So Jordan Love out of shotgun. He's going to hand this thing up to Jacobs. He's going to run for about 5 on that thing. Cargath 372. Josh is a super nice guy. Met him when he played at Alabama. Yeah, everyone that I've ever heard of that met him and everything you see on the internet. Josh Jacobs is just a baller. Such a nice dude. 2nd down and 5. Hopefully I get to meet him someday, you know what I mean? 1 of 2 is not a Romeo Doubs show. Why not? Why not? I'm projecting what's about to happen, what you're about to witness over here. 2nd down and 5. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. That's Josh Jacobs. He's back to throw. Throws it quick, and that's going to be a 1st down, and there we go. Who is that? That's Romeo Doubs. Woo-hoo-hoo. Like I said, Philly boy, it's a Romeo Doubs show. I need him in fantasy, so like if the Packers can win, you know, my fantasy team flourishes. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing right there. I have Jordan Love. I have Romeo Doubs. I have Tucker Kraft. And if they do well, I'm going to win. If they don't do well, I'm not going to win. I don't really care about fantasy like as a level of like real teams. Obviously is more important, but both can be at the same time. Let's get after it. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're inside the 30-yard line. Quick toss to Malik Heath, and he's still on his feet. That's a 1st down as he gets knocked out of bounds. There we go. Oh, Malik Heath. You know what I mean? Didn't think I'd be yelling his name tonight, but here we go. Heath in the building. What is up, Vinny, is absolutely correct. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vinny over here. Look at that. You know what I mean? Tucker needs a big game. He does. Dude, I think that, and not just because he's on my fantasy team, but Tucker Kraft needs to be a part of this offense. Tucker Kraft is a baller. Tucker Kraft is a guy with big plays, can really energize everyone else around him. You know what I mean? But here we go.
You ask for it, and you get it, Matt.
You know what I mean? That's going to be a quick pass to Tucker Kraft, and that's going to be a 1st down and a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers! And we were talking about it. Tucker Kraft gets in the end zone, baby! I'm going to look bad. I played 67 yards, 336 off the clock, and the Packers came clean. That's a replay right here. Tucker Kraft was in motion, just out there, and just no one really got a good spot on him. You know what I mean? They kind of looked at him a little bit, and he got that 1st down. And once he's going downhill, like he's tough to God. He can just bounce off fools. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. And the Packers take the lead 6-3, 5:05 to go in the 1st quarter, and absolutely. And here goes the extra point. It's up. It's good. That's going to be 7-3. Oh my! As we celebrate that point, you know what I mean? Take this 7-3 ball game. But I do have some new lighting. You know, we got some stuff. You know what I mean? Vinny hooked me up with some lighting. We got some new stuff working over here today. But we're at a commercial. I'm going to be right back after these messages. You know what I mean?
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
All right, so here we go. We got ourselves a 7-3 ball game. There's still a commercial over here, you know what I mean? But we are back. What's up, wonderfully? Oh no, we're back over here too. Not looking too bad so far. Absolutely. I don't know. No, they are still a commercial. But I knew some of those people that were on that commercial.
Hey, Matt.
What do you got?
I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick,
No,
but
what
I noticed that the Bears lost today.
Dude, the Bears did lose today, you know what I mean?
And I have a special treat for you. Via
what you got?
satellite, I've got a disgruntled Bears fan via satellite live with us right now. Okay,
All right, let's go.
Here you go.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. They really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
That is absolutely hilarious. That's hilarious. Shout out to the producer, Vince, putting that together. I do like that graphic. He showed it to me before, so I already knew what was going on. But, all right, here we go. We got a lot of chat coming in here. I don't want to miss too much. But what's up, Mr. S.J. Poor? Yeah, it's going to be a ball game. It's going to be a battle this whole game. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of lead changes in this ball game. But here comes the kickoff, and they're going to kneel this thing in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. 5:05 to go in the first quarter. You know what I mean? And that was funny. Steve says, I'll be pooping in and out through the game. You know what I mean? Oh, popping in and out. Maybe
I was going to say, well, at least you're promoting good health. That's good.
You gotta go. You know what I mean? You gotta go. All right, so here we go. Nate Hobbs, they're showing everywhere. Jeff Hafley, Packers defensive coordinator over here. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be under center. He's got a man in motion over here. Now they're kind of in like a little I formation over here. They're at the 35-yard line. Rodgers going to be handing this thing off up the middle. Not going to be a lot there, about 2 yards on that.
Boom. He's on his back.
Tough acting connected, you know what I mean? 4:44 to go in the first quarter. Here we go, 2nd down and 8. Come on, defense. Come bring that heat, baby. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. Got a man to his left. Going to be a quick pass left side. He's trying to make some dudes miss, but not a ton there. But, well, what about 4 yards? But is there a flag? And there is a flag. I saw it heard the whistling on the stream before I saw it on TV. Illegal shift. There you go. 2 men were moving. Hey, Vince, can you hear my TV, on my mic?
Negative. No, I can't hear it.
I want to make sure because it's not too loud. But we're going to have they're showing that replay over here. Illegal shift or pooping. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 13. Aaron Rodgers had a shotgun. Back to throw. Quick pass left side. Almost intercepted. The route was jumped by Cooper. Couldn't roll it in, but man, what that could have been right there. Good idea.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
3rd down and 13 right here. Packers defense getting after it a little bit, though. You know what I mean? Self-inflicted wounds on the Steelers. Yeah, he wasn't close enough. I thought it was closer than that, you know what I mean? But he's still, good job on him trying to jump that thing, but he didn't touch it. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun now. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 32-yard line. They need 13 yards for a first down. That's going to be completed. That's not going to be enough, though. They're short of the 40-yard line.
Nothing.
About the 38-yard line. It's 4th down, and that's a great job by the Packers defense right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. 4th down, 3:47 to go in the first quarter, and they're going to have the punt team there. You know what I mean?
Go, Pack, go.
the pack. Love me some Cooper is absolutely right. Here comes the punt team. And let's see if we're going to have ourselves a fair catch. And it doesn't look like I see. Oh, my God, they dropped the ball, but they jumped on top of it. The Packers got it. Dude, like, you can't be doing that type of stuff right there. I'm not healthy enough to have this type of heart. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, that drives me nuts. I'm glad that they were able to jump on top of it, but man, fair catch, let it go if you can't, like, get under it the right way. Like, those type of mistakes, dude, will lose you games. Like, guaranteed, like, if they would have muffed that, like, that's an L. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not really, but, like, that puts you in a very, very bad spot. But anyway, that Cooper near pick almost made me poop in and out of my pants. You know, there's a lot of that going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that going on there, David. There we go. What's up? I don't know what's going on there, but great defense there. Yeah, defense really got after it. Here we go. What's up, Stacy? Go Pack Go. Special teams gives me anxiety. You know what I mean? Whenever that ball's like just fly into the punt return, and for a while I was feeling a little bit better about it. But like stuff like that, just like that'll keep you up at night. You know what I mean? That really can turn games. It gives so much momentum to the other team too. I don't like playing against Rodgers. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. You know what I mean? But so far, defense is holding their own against them. Rough start for Nixon over there. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure who was back there. Who was back there?
Nixon.
Was it Nixon? All right. I see a lot of people saying Nixon, so I assume that's who it is. Yay, what's up? I'm here. I appreciate you being here, Carla. There we go. Nice job, dude. I think I'm way behind in the chat over here. But I don't want to I don't like skipping stuff, you know what I mean? Special teams makes me poop. That's word of the day, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the word of the day. Poop is word of the day because I can't read properly. Broke a phone over a muff punt, still hate Jimmy Ross. You know what I mean? That's a factual story. My wife spiked a phone like she was like Rob Gronkowski in the end zone. You know what I mean? After a muff punt over there by Jeremy Ross. If you know, you know. People know. The ball just died sideways. Yeah, it happens. I mean, they got back on top of it, so it's all good. You know, let's keep the positive vibes rolling, not about what ifs. You know what I mean? And I did that, so I apologize. Good to see Aaron already getting sulky. Hopefully, he's only a couple throws away from yelling at teammates. I love Roger, but that's a funny comment. You know what I mean? But here we go. So they're coming back from commercial over here.
Yeah, I think that early sack on him kind of rattled him a little bit already.
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers can get rattled. Like, if you get pressure on him consistently, you just kind of, like, don't let things kind of work out for him. I mean, he can bounce out of it quick, too. But you can get under Rodgers' skin a little bit. First down and 10. Here we go. Jordan Love. He's got Matthew Gold in motion. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand it out. Play action. Looking to throw. Tosses this thing to Emmanuel Wilson. And that ball comes out, but he goes out of bounds. That's going to be about an 8-yard gain over here. I wish this game was in Green Bay. I see a lot of people like saying that, and it would be a lot better if it was in Green Bay. And nothing against Pittsburgh, you know. Pittsburgh's a fine town, but, you know, the first time Aaron Rodgers played against the Packers, going into Lambeau Field would have been a nice thing. But here we are, you know what I mean? This is the game the league finds out the Packers and Love are for real. This is the time right here. The whole world's going to find out. Second down and 2. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got Wilson in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to him up the middle. And does he get the first down? Very close. Let's see where they mark this thing before he got pushed back. Looks like it's going to be very close to that line. Right in the old neighborhood, as they say. And that's going to be a first down for your Green Bay Packers. Put some stick-em on. The ball is all over. Excuse me. First and 10, 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers, dude, on the bench, he's just like, you know what I mean? That's all you can say. You know what I mean? We're under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love, quick pass right side. Tucker Kraft's got some move. He's got the first down. He cuts it inside. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40, inside the 40-yard line, down to the 38. Tucker Kraft, he's a beast. Let's go. First down. Dude, I love me some Tucker Kraft. Dude, love the way this dude runs with the ball in his hands. Yo! When he cut it upfield, dude, I love that. He didn't just go out of bounds. Like, no, I'm going to need to take this infield just a little bit. You know what I mean? Tucker Kraft, time to shine, baby. What's up, Jason? How you doing over here? Tucker Kraft's over here just freaking out. You know what I mean? Let's get more of that. First down and 10. They can't stop Tucker Kraft. You know what I mean? 1:10 to go in the first quarter. We got ourselves a timeout over here. Jesse says the Pack's energy is so different to start the game compared to what we've seen for a few weeks. And that's the thing, dude. Like, they had to come out like this. Like, I'm going to say just like this, but, like, sometimes they come out, like, so flat, whatever. So, like, you have to start games like this, especially when you're playing teams like this. You know, the Steelers team ain't no slouches. They 4-2 over here. All right, so here we go. They got what bar? The Corner Bar and Grill at Timberlake, South Dakota. Representing. You got some Packer fans over there.
That's Tucker Kraft's hometown.
That's Tucker Kraft's hometown. There you go. I was yapping, didn't hear that whole story. I appreciate you, Vince. It's Tucker Kraft, dude.
I got your back.
Let's get some more of that. But they're going to have a run up the middle over here to Emmanuel Wilson. That's going to be about 1 yard before they kind of blow that. You think Tucker Kraft's married? I'm pretty sure he is. I think he's got like a family or something. I don't know. I don't know the player's whole life story, but I think I've seen a lot about him. But anyways, I like how we're attacking the pass. We'll set up Jacobs. Absolutely, dude. Because like the running game sets up the pass, but the passing game can also set up the run. You know what I mean? I'm like a philosopher over here. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Matthew Golden in motion. He's back to throw. He gets it to Matthew Golden left side. He's got some tacklers, and they tackle him. And that sucked. You know what I mean?
Quick update for you. Tucker Kraft has been married since May of 2024.
Yeah, I think I remember the Instagram like photos and stuff because I follow him obviously on social media. All right, so end of the first quarter over here. They're going to commercial. We're going to go to commercial. We will be right back, you know what I mean? Oh, remember, but, you know, shout out to Robert Tunyon, though. You know what I mean? Put some respect in Robert Tunyon's name, you know what I mean? We'll be right back after these messages.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at kwiktrip.com/sweepstakes.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law!
We are back, and we have 474 folks watching live across all the places over there. You know what I mean? Let's check it on that. 3 people on the Twitch machine over here watching. I appreciate you. No one on Kick. A lot of people over on X and YouTube, Facebook. I appreciate every single one of you. You know what I mean? If you smell what the pack is cooking, you know what I mean? No letdowns, absolutely. You know what I mean? What's up? You know, hey, cheeseheads, how we doing over here? We're still at commercial. Coming out of commercial over here pretty soon. Can't do these sideways passes to the boundary. Haven't worked in weeks, but it's down the field 5 yards. Yeah, I don't really care for that type of play calling, you know what I mean? But let me check this out real quick before we get into this. So here we go. 3rd down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. They're inside the 40-yard line at the 39. He's back to throw. He's got time, throws it left side, going down the field. Oh, my goodness. Romeo Doubs wasn't able to haul it in. That was good coverage. He came back for it. He had a shot at it, but couldn't haul it in. And that would have been huge. Let's check this replay right here. Nice roll by Romeo Doubs. Kind of got him to run ahead, came back for it. Wasn't able to haul it in. I'm not sure he could have got his feet down anyways, but what's up, Dennis? Hey, Matt Rampage, my man. Go, Pat, go. Ready for 9 to score. You know what I mean? But right now, let's see what they got going on here. We got ourselves a 57-yard field goal attempt. It's up. It's up. It's got the distance, and it is no good. It does not have the distance. It was short. It was in the right spot, came up short, and a 7-3 remains the score over here. YouTube is where it's at, you know what I mean? Shout out to my wife over there. But yeah, dude, that was just a little bit short. Wow. He had he had it in the right range. Smoking Hooters here in Northern Illinois, watching the game on the TV. Wayne and Larrabee on the radio, and your show on the phone. Go, Pat, go, dude. Rob is doing it right. You know what I mean? You're getting after it, Rob. I appreciate you being here. So much talk about the trades this week. You know what I mean? It's going to be 1st down and 10 over here for the Steelers. He said bring back Everett. He's still on the team. You know what I mean? He was not active today. So we go 1st down and 10. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers. I believe he's in shotgun over here. He's back to throw. He's got too much time. Now he's rolling to his left. He dumps it off left side, and that's going to be, he's going to get knocked out of bounds. That was 1st and 10. I would assume about a 6 or 7 yard gain there. Look at that Rodgers Lambeau legacy. 4 MVPs, second most in NFL history. Super Bowl XLV champion and MVP.
That boy is good.
You know what I mean? Now they're looking at passing touchdowns, 475. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off. He's trying to bounce this thing left side. Tackle defense. That's going to be a 1st down for the Steelers over here. He runs it left side. It's time for the defense to get after it right here. That could kill the momentum. Let's pick it back up, defense. You know what I mean? The defense has to get after it. 57 or 47 is automatic. Oh, yeah, those are definitely not automatic. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be under center. 1st down and 10. He's got a man in the backfield. He's going to toss this thing left side, fake throws it right, and the defense is all over that, and that's going to be a loss.
Boom. He's on his back.
Let's go,
feel that one tomorrow.
Let's fucking go, bro. Dude, the Jets, that Jets game today, 39-38. That was a wild game. There we go. Ivan liked that good D, you know what I mean? Here we go, 7-3 ball game. We need to get after this. All right, let me Aaron Rodgers is going to hand this thing off. He's trying to run it left side, and that's going to be about another, probably about, what was that, 8 yards? 3rd down is going to be about 3rd down and 2. Dude, that was second and long. Now it's going to be third and short. That's not what you want from your defense over here. Aaron Rodgers. Going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They got a lot of wide receivers out there. Rodgers back to throw. He's got too much time. He yeets this thing. Left side going downfield. Incomplete. Incomplete. It's 4th down and 3. Good defense. That was intended for DK Metcalf. And Rodgers is fired up. He's doing that. You know what I mean? When he starts cussing. You sons of... You know what I mean? DK Metcalf had a step on him. Good job. But that was just good defense over there. Right at the great moment. Right at the right moment, the great moment. You know what I mean? David said, listen to Collinsworth makes me want to stick a drill into my ears. Don't do it, though. That's dangerous. Here comes the kick, and it's going to be up, and that's going to be good. And that's going to be a 7-6 ball game. And my prize picks, I mean, I would rather have missed it, but this is what it is. I picked it because I figured, the Packers defense is going to handle their business. They're going to kick some field goals instead of getting touchdowns. So I'm going to talk about my lineup real quick. So what we got? Tucker Kraft got his touchdown, and the kicker got hit. I said he would get 2 field goals. Josh Jacobs need a touchdown yet. We need Jordan Love to get some rushing yards, and Rodgers, I got the passing yards. I took the over on him, you know what I mean? Oh, it's right here. Rodgers at the 224.5 passing yards. So I took the over on that. But Tucker Kraft's already taken care of. The Chris Boswell already taken care of. So we're going to see how we do on that, you know what I mean? He says, McManus, take notes, please. You know what I mean? That's not a gimme. You know what I mean? He had it down. He had it down the right spot. Just it wasn't quite long enough on there. But yeah, you got to make those. You know what I mean? McManus should have never been on the field. He was questionable all day. Robert E. said, are we sure Collinsworth still has a pulse? Listen to him makes my eyes bleed. I like you say, listen to him makes my eyes bleed. You know what I mean? He's not your ears because you're listening. You know what I mean? Listen with your ears, but I find it funny. Shout out to Robert. You know what I mean? I'm not talking trash. I'm having a good time over here. You know what I mean? I'm a little buzzed up. Here we go. Should have kept the substitute teacher. He's still there. He's still there. And that's the thing. The Packers are in like a little kicker controversy, especially after that miss. Everyone's going to be talking about it. I don't know. I think it's rough. It's kind of like a quarterback controversy. Like, what do you do if they keep McManus and they let old dude, go, the substitute teacher go? He goes on somewhere else. Maybe he has a flourishing career. But if they were go his way, then he starts missing. Now McManus is on another team. Like, what do they do? Keep both, make them wrestle every day at practice to figure out who's going to play? I don't know. But here we go. Luke says, Golden Tee Bar arcade golf game. World Championships are on ESPN News. You're welcome. People go watch that instead. I just need 190 yards and 3 touchdowns for Jacobs in my fantasy team. You know what I mean? Good luck with that. I hope he gets it. You know what I mean? I hope we do that. Wait, we can talk about misses? I think we can. I think that should have been an automatic for McManus. He obviously isn't 100%. I tend to agree with that. Collinsworth is okay. He is only bad when Mahomes is playing. I actually don't have a problem with Collinsworth. You know what I mean? That's just me. But here we go. Other note, did y'all see Scatabo Giants running back injury? Yeah, that was a rough injury. I wouldn't go look for it if I was you. We're going to have a return here from the 5-yard line. He's at the 10. He's at the 20. He's trying to bounce this thing. He's going to get to about the 26-yard line is where the Packers will start this thing. With a 1-point lead, 12-12 to go in the second quarter. Jordan Love and his Packers offense jogging out on the field. You know what I mean? TJ Watt right there. They're showing that. He's the guy you got to watch for. He's got 4 sacks. I feel like Love is locked in. Dude, he's got to be locked in. You know what I mean? This has to be, best game of his career up to this point. Let's get it. Defense need to keep Rodgers scrambling is right. But right here, now the Packers are going to be on offense. 1st down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Tucker Kraft moving around over there. He's got a man to his right. I believe that's Josh Jacobs, and it is. And he's going to be play action, looking to throw. He looks at throw deep right side, and that's going to be pass interference. Are they not going to throw a flag on that? Romeo Doubs was getting knocked to the ground as the pass was in the air. And there's no flag. They got an injury over here for the Steelers. Oh, their feet kind of got knocked up. That's why they're at knee and old butthole, though. That's what I seen right there.
What the hell's going on out here?
I could have seen pass interference, but I get that their feet kind of got tangled up, but I don't know. I still want pass interference in that. We have ourselves an injury timeout over here. But yeah, here we go. We have 525 folks watching live across all the places. I appreciate, you know what I mean? We're at commercial break. 7-6 ball game. The Steelers have a player down. Yeah, that could have been a pass interference. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do you think it should have been pass interference? No flag. Vegas calls it incidental contact on the point spread. Yep, Aaron said that was pass interference all day. Dobbs shouldn't have slowed down. He need a ludicrous speed there. I like that phrase right there. Dobbs fell down, put Heath in. No. Dobbs is fine. You know what I mean? You need to calm down there, Philly boy. I'm all about Malik Heath getting his share, too. If they called half the PI calls they did in the Giants game today, that would be PI. You know what I mean? Different refs, you know what I mean? Dude, take it easy. What are you talking about, Dobbs? I think Philly, you know what I mean? Something going on with you. You all right? The third ring of hell is having to listen to nothing but Chris Collinsworth and Joe Buck. I think I already got to that one. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it looked like their feet just kind of got tangled up and they fell. But I don't know. To me, like, so then the cornerback can just, like, kind of trip you, kind of, like, run close to you and just trip you up. I'm like, oh, no, our feet just got tangled up. No, to me, you know what I mean? Throw the flag, people. Only against my team. Everyone else, I don't care about them. I have confidence in Watson to get my touchdown. Yeah, I have confidence in Watson, too. Like, I'm all for them getting the ball to Watson. But I think Romeo Dobbs is a baller as well. What's going on down here? I'll be hearing noises down here. I know Halloween's coming up. I don't know if it's ghosts or what's going on. I got a TV there, so I can't, like, see behind it, but I'll be hearing stuff. And, like, if anyone's down here to be the laundry and there's no one there. I'm just saying I'm a little concerned about the current situation. You know what I mean? Tangled feet equals 3 points. Dobbs lost it in primetime lights for the third time. No, he didn't. What are you doing? What are we talking about here, dude? Romeo Dobbs is a dog. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. Jordan Love. He's going to hand this thing off, and that's going to be run up the middle. Nothing there, dude, about a yard for Josh Jacobs. Dobbs hat trick, although he pooped in his helmet. That's it. Inflated. I think Philly started drinking early today. It was the dog trying to get onto the bed. He whipped it twice. Okay, that's what it was. I've been hearing stuff, you know what I mean? I thought it was ghosts. That's what I assumed. 3rd down and 9. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Come on, boys. Let's dig deep. We got Matthew Gold in motion. Jordan Love back to throw. He's got time. It's running out, and it ran out, and he gets rid of it. Incomplete, though. And there's a flag on the play. Hopefully it's a late hit. I'm not saying it should be. That play happened fast. I didn't see. But what's it going to be, a hold or a – yeah. No. I think it might be a late hit. Because the Steelers look upset. Hopefully it's against the Steelers no matter what it is. Let's see this replay here. They're kind of showing it. Oh, he went low. Yeah, he went low. You can't do that now. This is going to be against the Steelers. So they call a penalty on the Packers, but not the Steelers. They're like, hey, remember where we are, dude. Remember where we are. No penalties on the Steelers. That was hands in the face, though. No, he went low as he was being tackled. That, like, I don't know. To me, that should have been offsetting penalties right there. That should have been offsetting penalties, but here we are. Fourth down and 9, the Packers are going to be punting. Yeah, that was trash, dude. Here comes the punch over here. We got to keep this momentum over here, you know what I mean? And we're going to have ourselves return from the 20-yard line. He's at the 25. Now he's at the 30, running left sideline. And he's going to get knocked out. It kind of runs out of bounds over there. No calls for the Pack. This is ridiculous. I think it should have been offsetting penalties. But, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We have ourselves, we're in the second quarter, 11:06 to go. Packers up 7-6. What happened to our quick pass game when we marched down the field? Now we are trying to go deep every other play. Yeah, and it's kind of like the Packers offense. Some of the play calling is, sometimes makes you wonder, like, if something's working, kind of stick with it a little bit. Guarantee that would have been a roughing the passer on Rodgers, you know what I mean? These refs getting handy during the commercial. Don't make me read that type of stuff over here. But here we go. First down and 10. This is a family show there, David. First down and 10. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to hand this thing off. No, he's play action. He's rolling right. He gets rid of it, tosses it. That's going to be completion. That's going to be a first down near midfield over here, down to the 50-yard line. And the Steelers have a little bit of momentum now. Watson's dad is there. Deep pass every down, or he will yell at you on Twitter. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I don't understand this right here. You got all these guys in the defense out here. Just no one right there where that dude is. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be under center. He's tossing this thing right side. They're trying to find some room over here. Nothing there. About a yard gain on that one. Second down and 9. And come on, defense. Let's get freaking after it. Let's get pumped up a little bit. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Second down and 8. Let's get pumped up over here, people. You know what I mean? 9:53 to go in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. Come on, defense. Get after him. Now he's rolling right. I think Rashawn Gary thought he was held. He's going to toss this thing out of bounds. And that's going to be third down and 8. Come on, defense. Bring with it. Come with it over here. Get loud, Lambo! No one's watching then there anyways, you know what I mean? But get loud in your house. Scream, wake up the baby. I don't care. It's not mine. Third down and 8. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. We need a defense right now to dig deep, get after it, get pressure right up the middle. You know what I mean? Rodgers is back to throw. Oh, he's got a little pressure, and he eats it down the field. That's going to be tipped in the air by Evan Williams. Incomplete, but there's a flag on the frickin' play. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Defensive hold. Holding on the defense, dude. Like, what is going on? Keyshawn Nixon. Let's see what the...
This is the worst.
Let's see this replay here. Here we go. Dude, that was like... He touched him for like half a second. Yeah, what the hell are you going to do? First down and 10. Here we go. 9:36 to go in the second quarter. Come on, defense. Here we go. Rodgers from under center. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle. He's got room. He's busting through to about 8 yards, and Nixon in there with the tackle. Dude, come on. Unbelievable. Second down and 1. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rodgers going to be under center. Come on, defense. Get after it. He's going to pitch this thing. He's going to try to bounce it right side. He's got the first down inside the 30-yard line. He goes down. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, they're trying to make sure that Parsons isn't, big factor over here. But then other guys got to step up. That's the point of having a guy like Micah Parsons. Even when they're doubling him, even if they're tripling him, no matter what they're doing, then other people should have more opportunities. So let's get after it. Let's get some pass rush on Rodgers. Here we go. He's going to be under center here. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. I assume they're going to try to run this thing a little bit here. It's been working for him. And he's got a man in motion. It's going to be a run left side. No, he's knocked down. Tackled immediately. Big time play, loss of maybe 5 on
Nothing.
Maybe 5 on that, dude. I like that. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. That's a banger, dude. That's a banger. 2nd down and 15. That's Enegabare. I can't say his name real good, so I usually don't say it. But here we go, play action. Rodgers, he's going for the screen, and he's going to go down for about a yard, and then he's wrapped up by Enegabare.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
You know what I mean? I think I'm getting better at saying his name. We easy for me to say, you know what I mean? We need a turnover. I should let the comment speak for itself. Here we go, 3rd down and 14. Come on, Pack. Come on, defense. Let's go. 3rd and 14. Don't give up nothing crazy. Here we go. Rodgers. I think he's in shotgun over here. 3rd and 14. Empty backfield. He's back to throw. He's got time. He tosses it off for a screen, and they're going to get the tackle, and they do. It's not going to be a first down. About 5 yards shy of a first down. And they're going to have to kick a field goal over there, and the Packers defense did it. They kind of held their own. Obviously, they had some mistakes in that drive, but didn't let them go down there and score a touchdown. Keeping this game close.
I should have made a graphic for how many times Rodgers shakes his head in disgust, you know?
So here we go. We're going to have ourselves a field goal over here. I don't see how far it is yet. 43-yard attempt, but the whistles blew over here as they were trying to get this thing off. False start before the snap, so it's going to make this kick a little bit difficulter. Anyways, we have 568 folks watching live across all the places. Be sure to tap that like button. Be sure to comment, hammer the chat a little bit. Share it if you're feeling frisky about it, you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all watching, but, tap that like button just a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not hot. Ding, 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 ding. You don't have to hit it twice. You can hit it once, you know what I mean? But here we go. 48-yard field goal attempt now. Come on. Let's see you miss it. It's up. It's right down the middle, dude. Right down the middle. That's going to be good. So it's a 9-7 ball game. 5:52 to go in the second quarter. Packers offense got to come out here and really get after it. You know what I mean? These kickers are getting paid today. Yeah, he's getting after it on this one right here. But here we go. We're at commercial. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
Here we go. We have 567 folks watching live right now. Here we go. Parsons getting held every play is so sickening. You know, I haven't really been paying too close attention. You know, I've been watching the whole thing. But he gets held so much. He really does. We are lucky out so far. Need to get some points before they figure it out, and that's what you want. You want a defense that kind of keeps you in games right here, even if they're put in some not so great situations. The defense kind of get after it, but you know they got to go back to like what they're doing. Those short passes, Tucker Kraft. Let's get after it. We know what this offense can do. Let's get it right here. You know what I mean? If Parsons gets held anymore, they should just take him out to dinner and a movie. Here we go. We're going to have a kickoff over here. This is to Williams. He's going to get to about the 30-yard line, about the 34, falls forward, maybe 33. About where every kickoff goes to in the NFL these days. 5:46 to go in the second quarter. They got away from what's working. I feel like that's what Matt LaFleur's thing is. Like he's like me when I'm like kind of buzzed up playing Madden. You know what I mean? I just get kind of crazy with the play calling. You know what I mean? You do something that works, you're like, no, let's try this instead. Flea flicker. He doesn't do that type of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? He doesn't take it to that type of level, but that's what I do. First down and 10. Here we go. 5:46 to go. Let's get this offense rolling over here. First down and 10. Jordan Love back to throw. He's looking, tosses it short, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain there to Fitzpatrick over here, and that's what I'm talking about. I like that right there. That's a successful play right there. Not a big chunk, but, you know, just keep chunking at them. And then, you know, when they start kind of coming in a little bit, then you can kind of take those shots when they're favorable positions. But now it's 2nd down and 6 over here. Ivan says we need to step it up. Someone needs to slap LaFleur in the skull and get this in gear. Let him know how you feeling there, Ivan. You know what I mean? Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Tucker Kraft's over here in motion. He's got a man to his right. That's Josh Jacobs over here. And they're going to hand this thing off up the middle. And he's going to get about half of what he needed over here. About 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3, I believe. The merch is fire, Matt. Ever think of doing some with an Acme packing style with the dark blue? Possibly. 3rd down and 3. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Come on, boys. 3rd and 3. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Malik Heath is in motion. Haven't converted yet in 3rd down? Is that what he said? That was a weird thing to say right there. Is that going to be a 1st down to Tucker Kraft? It's incomplete. They're calling it incomplete. Back-to-back 3-and-outs, dude. Let's see this replay. Oh, my God. How do you not catch that? You got to catch that, Tucker, dude.
This is the worst.
Pittsburgh gets the ball to start the second half over here. 4:13 to go in the second quarter, and they're going to be punting. He said, I'm watching the game. It's getting good. It's getting annoying is what it's getting. 4th down and 3. Here we go. Let's see if we're going to have a return on the punt. Let's get a turnover right here. We got a fair catch. About the 16-yard line is where they're going to start this thing off. What are we doing is absolutely correct. You know what I mean? It's not going very well. You know, the 9-7 ball game. So, you know, at anyone's game at this point. But, yeah, Kraft, you know, he didn't catch that thing. Was it a drop or was he, you know what I mean? Should have had it. Defense needs to blitz everything. I mean, if you blitz Rodgers heavy like that, though, I think if it doesn't work, you're going to get cooked. Because Aaron Rodgers can he can beat the blitz. But like I said, you got to have good coverage behind it. But I'm all for blitzing, but I'm not saying like all the time. You know what I mean? Our offense needs to do something. Yeah, absolutely. They need to get this thing rolling. Like they like no momentum. I like the play calling, what they're trying to do on that drive. Tucker Kraft had that drop. It's just not good. Our defense is tired. We can't win with a tired defense. Offense once again needs to figure it out. Yeah, they have to sustain a drive. Let the defense rest a little bit. Drops are absolutely killers. All the fire we came out with is gone. Now we gonna get it back, Aaron. We gonna get it back. The good news is if we suck in the first half, we play better in the second half. You know what I mean? If this is
yes,
their version,
hell yeah,
of you know what I mean, and then come out in the second half and get after it. But yeah, I agree, Sam. What the hell's going on out here?
What the hell's going on out here?
Can't keep it close. Aaron Rodgers is dangerous. Need a Rodgers pick. Yeah, we need the Steelers to make a mistake over here. Pressure with 4 is the best way to win with defense. If you're able to, you know what I mean? If you're able to, absolutely it is. But if you're not able to, and then they're just kind of picking you apart, it's tough. Do it, D. Intercept for us and the scoreboard. You know what I mean? What's up, Rick? He says, we need a corner at trade deadline. Anyone that is out there is better than Nixon will accept Kenny King. I don't know that there's a lot out there. You know what I mean? I'm not sure that that's going to happen. For like a meaningful player, I think they could add someone. There's a turnover coming, and it's not Apple. Get that joke. Got to get this offense moving. They're gonna field goal us to death. Yeah, we have to get some points. We have a pitch to left side over here by Rodgers, and they're gonna get a first down on the first down run. Left side over here. This defense, you know, they're probably tired a little bit, but you gotta let's dig deep right here. Remember at halftime over here, our Mr. Producer has a nice little cartoon prepared for you. Nice little Halloween festivities. So come hang out during halftime over here. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be under center over here. 2nd and inches. They're tossing this thing left side, and that's going to be first down for the Steelers. He's on the sideline. He's still in bounds. He's at the 40-yard line. He goes down, stays in bounds. And that's going to be first down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We need this defense to dig deep right here, dude. We're down 9-7. Let's go. Let's get after it, defense. Frosty the Snowman. What's up, you guys? What is with our stagnant offense? You know, they came out looking good, but haven't really done much since then. You know what I mean? Move that beer, you know what I mean? Here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be under center. First down and 10. Come on, defense. Let's get it. Toss it quick right side. Come on. Get that tackle, Nixon. He's going to knock him out of bounds. That's still a good gain of 8 yards on that quick pass right side. You know what I mean? We've been waiting on Frosty. We won't even talk Thanksgiving because Frosty is all we care about. Oh, yeah, he does have too much time over there. We need to get a pass rush going. 2nd down and 3, 2:14 to go in the second quarter. Come on, defense. Let's do something right here. Get a nice little turnover. 2nd down and 3. Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run this thing. He's trying to bounce it right side. That's going to be enough for a first down. They're going to knock him out of bounds, but that was a nice run. And now we're going to be at the 2-minute warning. And come on. Get it together. Oh, my goodness. David said, I hate to say it because it sounds strange to say about Rodgers, but we need him to throw a pick 6. Absolutely. I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? We're going to commercial. We'll be right back. Heading into the 2-minute warning. Let's go. 598 folks watching live. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Tap that like button. You know what I mean? We'll be right back.
Any news, Dan?
Not yet.
I love you.
We're here for you. Kwik Trip.
Here we go. We are back. We have 599 folks watching live across all places right now. I appreciate you over watching on YouTube, X, Facebook, Twitch. No one watching on Kick, you know what I mean? But that's all right. Phil says, off to work. See ya second half. I'll be ahead there. All right, there you go, Phil. Enjoy your time at work. You know what I mean? Getting that money, you know what I mean? All right, we'll see you in a little bit. That would be so perfect for Rodgers to throw a pick six to the Packers. That would be a beautiful thing. That's what we need right here. We need the Packers defense to dig deep, you know, kind of get after it a little bit. We need some Rodgers mistakes. What's up, Justin? How you doing? We're having a good time over here. I mean, the Packers are down 9-7, but I have full faith that the Packers are going to figure this thing out. You know what I mean? Why don't you ever reply to my comments too truthful? I tried to reply. This is the second one right here.
You get nothing. You.
All right, so I missed a play over here because I was replying to your comments. Here we go. Second down, 1:43 to go in the second quarter. Seen this replay over here. He kind of handed this thing off. And it's going to be second down and 9. Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's going to be a quick pass. Oh, that's going to be incomplete.
You get nothing.
And that's going to be third down and 9. And there we go. 1:27 to go in the second quarter. And we need this defense to do something. Here comes Micah Parsons jogging out of the field. Rodgers has completion to 9 different players. But right now it's time for the Packers defense to dig deep and not let anything. No points right here. No points. Let's get a turnover. Let's go. 1:27 to go in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield over here. Come on, defense. It is time. It is time. Rodgers back. He's got pressure immediately. Tosses it right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Flags go flying. Of course they frickin' do. Jesus. Whatever, dude. This is going to be pass interference on the Packers. Unbelievable. Keyshawn Nixon. He didn't turn around. Oh, my goodness. Dude, he came in completely untouched, and then they just give it away on a penalty. So here we go, 15-yard line. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's going to be handing this thing off up the middle. And that's going to be about a 4-yard run. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Nixon is not having himself a good night right here. .58 seconds to go in the second quarter, and they are down here in the red zone. Dude, the Packers defense needs a miracle right here. Keep them out of the end zone. 2nd and 7, Rodgers going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off. No, he's play action. Rodgers is rolling right. He's got his man. That's going to be a first down, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Oh, my goodness. 37 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rodgers and the Steelers have 3 timeouts. They don't need none of them.
Today, Junior.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. We're going to be first and goal over here for the Steelers. Rodgers is going to be under center. He's got a man in the back, but we need a defense right here. Do something special. Rodgers going for the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Quick slant to Metcalf. Unbelievable. This freaking game is. 9-play drive, 84 yards, 3:32 off the clock, and the Steelers are up 15-7. Unbelievable. Just a gift, dude. They had him, pressure on Rodgers, did everything right, and then Nixon with the pass interference and put him in position, and right there, touchdown. 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. And absolutely, the Steelers get the ball at the second half. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It is good. Sad faces all around. 16-7 ball game. And what the heck is going on with the Green Bay Packers?
What the hell's going on out here?
But yeah, there we go. All right. We're at commercial. I'm going to go grab a new brew. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. You know what I mean?
What the hell's going on out here? Oh, God. Get him out of there, will you?
All right, we are back up in this thing. Steelers lead 16-7. What do you know? Matt LaFleur play calling is trash, and we can't catch the ball. Flashbacks, anyone? All right. David said, Nixon's strategy, don't look for the ball. Just hug them like a long-lost favorite uncle. You know what I mean? Joey said, grab me one too. You know what I mean? I didn't see it, so I only got one for me. You know what I mean? But I think you have your own over there. You know what I mean? I think you're all right, Joey. He said maybe grab a whole other case.
How about you grab Matt one?
Yeah, grab me one. They haven't played great ball since they beat the Lions. I mean, I think that they had their moments, but yeah, not a lot of complete games. We need to get a complete game. We need to get, just take it to someone. I think when the Packers are playing at their best, like, they're hard to beat, but it doesn't always happen. Who was that DB on that touchdown? That was Nixon. Here we go, 34 seconds. Here comes the kickoff. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So maybe the Packers can get a quick touchdown right here and go into the halftime 16-14. They have 2 timeouts left. 34 seconds. I don't know that they're going to get too crazy here. They don't want to get too risky and put themselves in a bad situation with a turnover. All right, so they lost a defensive lineman, the Steelers did. 34 seconds to go in this second quarter. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. The ball's at the 20-yard line. They got Matthew Golden in motion. Love is back to throw. He's got a clean pocket. He's running out. He's going to toss this thing to Josh Jacobs. He's got one blocker over there, and he's going to go out of bounds for a 9-yard gain. 27 seconds to go in the second quarter.
That boy is good.
I don't think it's a Rodgers revenge game. I think the game Rodgers wants to win a lot. But I don't think it's revenge. He has no hate for Green Bay. Like, he's over here hugging Matt LaFleur before the game and all the guys over here. So I wouldn't say revenge game, but I would say a game he definitely wants to win a lot. He can beat every team in the league. by beating the Packers. Everyone wants to beat the former team. But right here, the Packers need to stop that from happening. Here we go. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got Josh Jacobs to his left. 27 seconds. They're at the 28.5-yard line. Love is back to throw. He's got time. He's throwing it deep right side. That's going to be completed on the sideline incomplete. What are they calling it? That was to Christian Watson. That was first down and 10 over here. 16 seconds to go. Good catch by Christian Watson over there. Let's do more of that. How about that? So they're saying the clock should be running. Right now, I'd rather have
timeout
Richard
Green Bay.
Nixon play quarterback for the Packers. What'd you say, Vinny?
Timeout Green Bay.
Yeah, timeout Green Bay. I knew that. You shut your mouth, Vinny. I'm just kidding. It would be nice to get any type of points out of this. If they can get a field goal, that would be massive. But they have a long ways to go. You know, they're getting close to the midfield over here. 18 seconds to go, 1st and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Matthew Golden's in motion. Back to throw is Jordan Love. He's got a clean pocket. Dumps it off to Josh Jacobs. Not a lot there. He's going to get about a yard. And there's a flag on the play. Who is this flag on? And 12 seconds is on the clock. We got to figure out this flag. Oh, and the ball comes in hot, almost knocks a referee in the face. You see the
I saw
face
that
man,
too.
It's on the defense. The ref. All right, so face mask on the defense on Watt. TJ Watt over here got his hands all up. Dude, that was the most severe face mask. He his hand him the whole time. He's like, I'll tell you where to go. You're right over here. Setting you down. 12 seconds to go. It's 1st down and 10. Where is the ball going to be marked? TJ Watt's not loving that. You know what I mean? I do love me some TJ Watt. You know what I mean? But not today. 12 seconds to go. Second quarter. Packers down 16-7. They're inside the 36-yard line. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. That's Josh Jacobs. Let's get a nice little play right here. Play clock down. Here we go. Toss this thing. That's going to be a completion. Close to the 1st down marker. 5 seconds to go. They have one timeout, so they're going to get a field goal attempt. Even at 16-10, halftime score is okay. McManus, hey, bud, don't screw it up, all right? That's what my boss says to me when I get there in the morning. Like, hey, Ramage, don't screw it up today. No, they're not going to get no shots at the end zone right there. Trade Mixon for a soda machine. It's Nixon, Joey. Joey's drinking those hams. What are you drinking tonight, Joey? What do you got going on over there? You got the hams in the profile picture over there, you know what I mean? We want to see your beautiful face. Change your profile picture. Shout out to Joey over here. 2 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 1, and now we have ourselves McManus field goal attempt. 44-yard field goal attempt right here. And it's up. What the? He missed it. What the hell's going on? Why are they playing him if he ain't ready to be back? Come on. Jesus freaking. Unfreaking believable. If he wasn't ready to be back, dude, you should have played the teacher, dude. I mean, no hate on McManus, but dude. Unbelievable, dude. This is a game that you need these points. It's 6 points left on the freaking board. But the Packers got this thing in the second half. Let's get a little positive twist before we go into halftime. You know what I mean? Dude, but dude, that's horrible. I see the comments over here. But we have ourselves a great...
Hey, Matt.
What do you got?
How come I feel like a little kid who just watched my parents fight?
I don't usually get into those ranting things. They're just so irritating. 6 points left on the board. You know what I mean? What are we doing? Obviously, McManus, he was injured, but you had a guy that was doing this, maybe just keep him on an extra week. You kept them both on a roster for a reason. It gets me fired up. But I just want to let you know, we have ourselves a video. This is a video by Vinny, a Halloween type of video. All right, so enjoy it. It's a good one. He put a lot of work into this, so check it out, enjoy it, and come the second half, the Packers are going to come out here fired up and take it to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Defense got to come in there fired up first because the Steelers are going to start this thing. But here we go. Enjoy this video by the producer, Vinny, and it's a fantastic one. Enjoy, you know what I mean?
Yes!
Happy Halloween.
Hell yeah! Hey.
Happy Halloween. We'll be right back.
Well, here we are. Just about time for Halloween. And I thought maybe tonight I would tell you one of the spookiest stories that I have ever seen. Yes, I remember it vividly. Me and my friend were driving down to Soldier Field to watch a Packer game against the Packers and the Bears. And you know that you're getting close to Illinois because the weather starts getting really bad outside. You look up in the sky, and there's thunder, lightning, and dark clouds, desolate. You look in the fields, and it looks like a nuclear wasteland. And then when you get to Soldier Field, it looks desolate, worn down, garbage flowing, fires. Sort of looks like that Escape from New York movie with Kurt Russell. Anyway, my friend and I were there, and that's where our story begins. You know, I can't believe how desolate Illinois looks with these storms, and how Soldier Field looks so run down. It's kind of like a dump here. Well, I knew that the Bears were a trash team, but this is ridiculous. This is like over the top. Yeah. Maybe we should go inside. Yeah, you sure? Find our seats maybe for the game or something. You know, does it seem safe? It'll be better in there. Who knows? Holy jeez, I don't know. Maybe we should wipe the seats or something. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Holy jeez, those don't look like groundskeepers there, eh? No. They're like coming out of the ground there, eh? That doesn't seem right. No. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't feel so hot, eh? I don't know if it's that beer I drank or something, but it's giving me the stomach rots there. Oh no. Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh.
Go away.
Bears were alive. Ooh, the Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears in 1985. The Bears. The Bears. Oh, geez. Oh, maybe I'll hide in that house over there. They'll never find me over there, eh? Oh, no. Rich, hungry. Hey, wake up!
Oh,
Wake up there!
Oh, geez,
Hey, you were having one of them nightmares.
What the?
Oh, man. I think I was having one of them nightmares there, eh? Oh, maybe I got hold of a bad beer or something, made my mind go kind of wacko.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I was dreaming that there were the Chicago Bears of 1985 coming after me like zombies, eh? Oh, thank God.
You're safe and
Everything's
sound here
fine.
now. Don't worry. I'm going to take you to
Yeah.
Lambeau Field for the
Yeah.
Packer game.
All right, then. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears.
All right, so what do you think about the little Halloween video Vinny put together for you? You know what I mean? Hopefully you're not too scared. You know what I mean? We have 681 folks watching live right now, more people I think than before. So hopefully you liked that Halloween video there from Vinny. He put a lot of work into that. But here we go. We have the Packers are down 16-7. Lori said, I know a lot of work went into that video. Oh, yeah, Vinny was getting after it. Vinny is a magician. You know what I mean? He gets after it. That was a funny video. I've seen it before. Absolutely, it's brilliant. But McManus is gone. I think they're going to have a conversation after this game of what they're going to do at kicker. Not a good showing for McManus right here. But all right, so I want to get to people's thoughts on the video. That was excellent. So shout out to Vinny over here. You know what I mean? Let's give our producer a round of applause over here. Good job, Vinny. You know what I mean? People like the video. I think it's absolutely awesome.
I'd like to accept that Academy Award on behalf of the Matt Ramage Show. Wait, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Yeah, that's an Oscar. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's Oscar, is that Emmy? I'm not sure all the words. Dennis said we still going to win this game. LaFluke is going to rally the young guys and play by play. We will be victorious. Defense has to come out here right out the gate and shut them down like quick, because it's 16-7. Can't let them go down there and get any type of points. The Packers score one touchdown. It's 16-14 ball game. They're still in this, but it's brutal. It irritates me. Missing field goals like that, like it's just dude, it gets me fired up. Like that's how you lose games against good teams. You know what I mean? Addison said, you have a guy who's licking hot and you bring a guy ice cold off injury. This is what you get. And that's the thing with like with kickers is like it's all about rhythm. It's all about momentum. It's all about like if they're in the groove, they're hot. You know what I mean? And then being injured coming in and it's so far not so good. You know what I mean? So there you go. Thank you, producer Vince over here. Lori said, fun video. Loved it. Oh, there you go. Everyone, showing some love. But Audrey says, put the teacher back in. That was terrible. Yeah, he's still on the team, so I think like I say, I think they're going to have some conversations over at 1265 about the kicking situation. Vinny needs a raise. You know what I mean? Everyone, chip in. Chip in. We'll send Vinny.
I haven't eaten in 3 weeks.
You know what I mean? Nixon is awful. You know what I mean? He's not having a good game. Nixon has been a topic of conversation for several weeks. And this secondary going into the season, that's what we said. That the secondary is the problem. The secondary is like the weakest link. But like in the first 2 weeks, they kind of were holding their own. But like the pass rush was there. But like now that secondary is getting exposed a little bit. You know what I mean? First miss was from 57. Yeah. So the first miss wasn't really the issue. It was a long kick, but like that second one, you got to hit that. But I think that something got in his brain or whatever. And I ain't no McManus hater. You know what I mean? I like McManus. I think he's a good dude. Like over on Twitter, giving jerseys away and whatnot, but giving tickets away too to games. So, but he's a little bit cold coming off an injury, not playing, and I don't know. That second kick, I feel like maybe he was more in his head. The first one wasn't like that, but that song will be stuck in my head. Yeah, it's in my head right now. I can hear it. Do bear ding ding ding. I think Bears fans should take that little loop, and they can make it their own. You know what I mean? But it was a funny video. Shout out to Vinny, the producer. It's a 16-7 ball game. We have 698 folks watching live across all the places right now. Make that 700. You know what I mean? Tap that like button. Share it if you're feeling frisky about it. Hammer the chat. You know what I mean? What you want to talk about? They're coming back over here on a halftime pretty soon here. And the Packers defense has to come out here swinging. Let me know in the chat. What do you think the Packers need to do to win this particular ball game? I think what they need to do, first of all, coming out of half, defense got to come out swinging. Defense going to be like, all right, this is our game. We're going to put the team on our backs and get after it. You know what I mean? I have to be a little bit quiet because my wife, I think, she's not feeling so good.
Yes!
She
Hell yeah!
So I say, Vinny, we got to be quiet. And you put that up?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't have to be quiet.
I'm just kidding. No, my wife is she went to bed, and then our bedroom's above this, but I'm not going to be quiet because.
Hey, and I was thinking, I do have that song recorded. Maybe I could give it to you, and we'll figure out a way if people want to download it or something.
We can figure it out. People can get that thing. You know what I mean? I went to Kwik Trip today. So did I. You know what I mean? Kwik Trip. They got that bake sale going on right now. You know what I mean? So check out that. Turn this whole thing into a commercial. But dude, I am fired up about the Kwik Trip bake sale because like donuts and cookies and like Rice Krispie treats they got, all that stuff is like on sale. And that's usually the stuff I buy when I go to Kwik Trip. But here you go. We got the kickoff coming up over here. The Steelers are going to start this thing. Going to get this thing about the 2-yard line. Hit at the 15, hit the 20. Come on, special teams. Tackle that. Oh, what was that? Someone went flying out of there. We got ricochets. He got hit so hard, his whole hand warmer pouch went flying. That's like when you see someone get hit by a car and their shoe falls off. You know what I mean? You're like, wow, that guy got hit. He got hit. You know what I mean? But here we go. What's up, Alex over here? I think the Niners lost today. You know what I mean? That was fun to watch. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Alex over here. One of my favorites in the Facebook chat over here. As far as like people who don't like the Packers. Offense needs to stop being conservative. I absolutely agree. And not even that. Go back to what got you there. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is rolling right there. He's looking to throw. He's got Micah Parsons on him. He's going to toss this thing just out of bounds because Micah Parsons was dialed in on old A-Rod. They got words for each other, too. I like that. That's what gets me going. That gets me fired up a little bit. So come on, defense. Let's go. Micah Parsons is a dude right there. 2nd down and 10. All right, here we go. We'll get it in the second half, and that's what it's all about right here. Because all we have, don't worry about what happened. Let's worry about what's going to happen. 2nd down and 10 right here. Aaron Rodgers is in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. We need a defense to step up big right here, and that's going to be completed, but tackled immediately for a 2-yard gain, and he's not getting up. That might be an injury situation over here. Did you see that injury today? But in New York, I don't know if it was in New York, but the New York Giants, Scadaboo, who we had him on a watch party. We didn't have him, but we had a Giants watch party. We were like Scadaboo, and he was like a fired up player. Like everyone was jacked up. Giants fans were all happy, but he had a horrendous injury today. But like his ankle was like hanging off. Like don't look for it. Don't like try to look at it. Don't try to see it. Horrible injury. So hopefully, obviously, this isn't as bad as that. But shout out to Scadaboo. Hopefully, he's all right.
I don't know. The way you were describing it really makes me want to look.
Yeah,
you're like it was horrible. Don't look at it. It was
don't
just
look at it. I see it over on Twitter, and I was like, when I see because people were like, hey, don't look at the injury or whatever. I see they scroll up on Twitter, and I was like, I looked and I was watching the video, and then like you really can't see where the camera kind of dips down. You can see his like ankles like pointing the wrong way, his foot's pointing the wrong way. It's horrible. But who killed Tony Soprano? That's a good question. That's a whole podcast on its own, you know what I mean? But shout out to Sopranos, you know what I mean? Those are my peeps right here. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shot. Get over here, 3rd down and 8, empty backfield. Come on, defense, they bring it with it. Hey, Rodgers looking to throw, tosses it right side, and that's going to be incomplete, knocked out. Nixon, big time play for Nixon right there. 4th down and 8, Rodgers is complete. He's all worked up, looking for a flag. I don't know what he wants, but he's yelling at everyone. You love to see it right here. Wyatt in there. Parsons right over Wyatt's right side, kind of in the middle over there. I think they wanted to offsides. The Packers were offsides, but no flag was thrown. That's why Rodgers was fired up. All right, sometimes you don't get them, bud. Oh, now the refs are going to huddle up. If they throw a flag 5 minutes after the play's over because Rodgers was complaining, that's messed up. If you didn't throw it then, don't throw it now. Obviously, it was a penalty. He obviously jumped. But if you can't like just get convinced to throw a flag. No foul on the play, 4th down. So they did the right thing.
Nothing.
You do not throw flags 5 minutes later because the quarterback threw a fit. Yeah, obviously you missed it. But unless you witnessed it and like, yeah, that's the penalty, then don't throw it. 4th down and 8. Absolutely, dude. We have a punt over here by the Steelers, and the Packers got one right there. That's what we need. We need a little some. Low snap over here. Here comes the punt. It's going to be caught just above the 23-yard line. Romeo Dobbs has a flag on the play. Romeo Dobbs gets tackled immediately. I don't know what this flag was on. You had to assume it's some type of hold on the protection.
That's how they're going to make up for that missed call right there.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we'll tack a little bit onto that. I'm fine with that if that's their makeup. Defense did their job, but another special team cheating. You know what I mean? How do we get no yards on that return? Yeah, he just watching me. He's like, he got it in. I don't know. They're so random on who makes returns too. Packers like, yeah, but Romeo, whoever's closest, just get him out there. Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, we don't care. Just get him out there. Here we go. 14:01 to go in the 3rd quarter. This guy likes gum. I know that. I don't know a lot about this fella, but I know he's like, yo, I got some juicy fruit. I got a whole fucking, whole freaking stash in my closet. We're having a good time over here. So here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs up the middle. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, let's play real ball now. You know, let's get after it. But that run right there wasn't it. For all the calls against us, we need a missed call. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I wasn't I knew he definitely jumped. But you can't be convinced to throw a flag. If you didn't see it, you didn't throw it then. Don't throw it after. What are we doing? But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. 2nd down and 10 from the 10-yard line. They're going to be play action. Jordan Love is rolling to his left. He's looking downfield. He's going to get it off. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain. And that's going to be to Musgrave, the tight end over there. Luke says, hope the Packers can pull this off. They really got to get some stuff going right here. I think that was a nice play right there. We need to get that short stuff. Everyone says don't be conservative, and I agree with that. But I say it's working. Dump it off to Tucker Kraft. Have some slots. You don't have to go deep every single time. When you get those underneath stuff, then that deep stuff might become open later in the game. But I like that middle of the field type stuff. But here we go, 3rd down and 5. They got to get something going right here. Jordan Love's going to be in shaking. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw. Decent protection. It runs out. He gets rid of it. Throws it right side. And that's going to be completed to Tucker Kraft. Oh, my God. At the 50, 45, 40. He's still on his feet. He's at the 30. This is Donald Driver-esque. Down to the 26-yard line. Tucker Kraft made that play. Jordan Love was in trouble. And, we have an injury over here for the Steelers. He just tossed that thing up, and Tucker Kraft went and got it. Let's check the old replay right here. Then we'll get back to the chat over here. Jordan Love's in shotgun. Josh Jacobs is to his left. Josh Jacobs does some good blocking for up the middle, but they still get through. He just throws that thing up. Tucker Kraft just gets open, and he just started rumbling and tumbling down the field. Great play by Tucker Kraft, dude. That was all Tucker Kraft. Jordan Love just said, hey, I know where you are. I'm going to give you an opportunity to go get that thing. And a lot of times those type of balls are just kind of intercepted. But right there, not by Jordan Love. He doesn't have that many interceptions, even though you all say he does sometimes. But there you go. Good job, Tucker Kraft. Now we want to get back to the chat over here. I just did so much talking. But here we go. Absolutely appreciate everyone who's in the chat. We have 709 folks watching right now. Hell yeah! I'm excited too, Jesse. You know what I mean? Tucker freaking Kraft. They're at commercial. We're going to hang out right here. Get to these chats right here. What a duck of a throw. You know what I mean?
That boy is good.
Kraft is an absolute beast. Is absolutely right. You know what I mean? This is a family show, Philly boy, but I'll throw that comment up there for you. You know what I mean? That was wild. Yeah, Tucker Kraft. He's on my fantasy team, so I'm excited. I'm feeling good about it. You know what I mean? But while we are at commercial right here, 716 folks watching live right here. Let me just check my fantasy team real quick. I won't be long. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm at 100 points. All right. The person I'm playing has 86 points. He has one player yet to play. And I have one player yet to play. Obviously, I got Jordan Love playing right now. Romeo Dobbs playing right now. And Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft over here at 19 points. So there we go. And then let's check out now the old prize picks. We're going to be checking all this stuff right here. Let me get tap on that. You see it on the screen right there. Aaron Rodgers, I had 224.5 passing yards. He's at 59 right now. Is that updated? 59, is that right? 12. Jordan Love, I had 12.5 rushing yards. I took the over. He has none right now. According to this, I'm not sure if this is all the way updated. Josh Jacobs needed a touchdown. So I know it's not looking good. I don't care. Just win the ball game, Packers. That's what I want. But and then we'll find out if that all that stuff works out at the end. Jacobs is up for a touchdown, and Love needs a rush. There we go. Go Tucker Kraft. I love me some Tucker Kraft. I feel like Tucker Kraft is the most Green Bay Packer. You know what I mean? Not the most, but like he's up there. Like he is what Packer people are, you know? He's out there wearing camouflage. He's a hunter. He's a fisherman. He's like that Wisconsin type dude. Obviously he's not, but he fits right in. Can anyone send an 85 jersey to Sweden? I need one. You know what I mean? I can't do it, but maybe someone will. Thought for sure that was going to be incomplete. Yeah, he kind of just tossed that thing up there, and I like that. He gave his guy an opportunity. Tucker Kraft saw the ball, and he's like, let me go get that thing. You know what I mean? And that's what you need right there. 3 times but plus 7 equals 19. Help me with my homework. What is going on? 3x. I don't know what, you know what I mean? No, I ain't got it.
They're showing a replay of that injury. It kind of looks gruesome a little bit.
Oh, they're showing the replay of the injury? So that was a bad injury. Yeah, someone said, I don't know, someone did. But here we go. 1st down and 10. They're going to be handing this thing off. Josh Jacobs, he's going to get to past the 20-yard line. So on 1st down and 10, we got 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. And this is where the Green Bay Packers start turning up a little bit. You know what I mean? Kraft is absolutely him. Feed 8 is absolutely right as well there, Philly boy. You know what I mean? 2nd down and 4. Let's get hyped up over here, folks. Jordan Love's going to be under center. They're at the 20-yard line. 20 yards to go to the end zone. We got Watson in motion. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs, he's going to try to make his way to the first down mark. He's going to get about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 on this thing. Go, Parrot, go! Go, Parrot, go! Here we go, 11:09 to go. You know what I mean? Speaking of gruesome injuries, I feel bad for Scatabo. Yeah, we talked about him a little bit ago. Yeah, that was horrible. I like him. I like what the Giants got going on over there with him and the quarterback. And, yeah, that was rough. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off to Josh Jacobs. He's not going to get enough for the first down. He's going to get 4th down in about 1 yard. And I see Matt LaFleur calling a play, so that's going to be – they're going for it. They're inside the red zone. It's 4th down, and they are going for it. You got to go for it in this situation. I'm with it. Just make it a good play call. 10:31 to go in this quarter. They are going for it. I'm with this call. Oh, yeah, Jackson Dart. That's the quarterback name there, Josh. You know what I mean? I like what they got rolling over there. Here we go. 4th down and 1. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's in a play action, and he's going to toss it to Tucker Kraft, and he's got the first down inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and Tucker Kraft just jumps off. He's on his back and just jumps to his feet. I don't know how that's humanly possible. I can't even get up this feet in one arm. You know what I mean?
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
See, that hurts right there. Even doing that, I got an elbow situation. When you get old, you start getting stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It hurts when you do this. This guy, from his back, jumped up onto his feet. Just saying. He's got 4 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown this game. Jordan Love's got to get rid of it. He does. It's to Tucker Kraft, and he's going to get about 2 yards on that screen pass. So on 1st down and goal, they get a couple. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from about...
Do I have to change that chant for you to bad elbow?
Someone called it tennis elbow. I said, I ain't never played tennis. They're like, you don't have to play tennis to get it. I was like, well, then they should change the freaking name. You know what I mean? They don't call like ACL tears like football player injuries because other people get it too. Anyways, under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd down and goal. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. He's back to throw, tosses it left side to Williams, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers! Williams got the little screen, whatever they call that thing, and that's a touchdown, and the Packers are on the board. They were on the board already, but 16 to 13 really got this lead, and that's what they needed to do. And Xavier Williams was in motion, went left side, tossed to him. He had some blockers downfield, took it to the end zone, and that is what I am talking about over here. Touchdown! Xavier Williams, saving first career touchdown. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It's gonna be good. And the Packers at the lead 16 to 14, and we have ourselves the ball game here, folks. 8:48 to go in the 3rd quarter, and they're going to commercial. All right, I think I might need another beer. Dude, we are getting after this. The Packers cut the lead to 2 points. I'm jacked up. You're jacked up. Everyone is jacked up. Rodgers is due for a pick. Let's get it right here. And when the defense comes on the field, we're going to be right back after these messages. I'm popped. You know what I mean? I was just strolling around by Lambeau Field, going to enjoy some delicious dessert there from the Kwik Trip. You know what I mean? And you'll never believe what happened. Who the heck took 2 of my brownies? There ain't no way. Hey, Curly, did you see who took my brownies? Just when you think you know someone. Unbelievable. Good thing Kwik Trip has the bake sale going on. Guess I'm going back. Thanks, Vinny.
Head on over to Kwik Trip. They got themselves a bake sale going on. You know what I mean? All types of goodies over there in the bakery department. But I'll give you one piece of advice right now. You better keep him away from Vinny Lombardi because he will eat those things, you know what I mean?
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
Here we go. We are back. 746 folks watching live as the Packers are down 2 against the Steelers, 16-14 over here. We got 2 people watching on Twitch. We have a lot of people watching over there on X and YouTube, Facebook, all the places. And I appreciate y'all. Here we go. 8:48 to go. Yeah! You know what I mean? Let them know. We excited over here. And now the Steelers get the ball. We didn't need the Packers defense to do something. They kind of bobbled that thing on the kickoff, and that's going to be down. We're going to see where they get about past the 25, I think. Past the 20, I'm not sure exactly. Here we go. They're talking about Micah Parsons over here. Vince has that sweet tooth. You know what I mean? Stole the brownies over there. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Peter. You know what I mean? Peter's on dude. You know what I mean? Good name right there. I appreciate you. Here we go. Dark. Spoiler alert. The Green Bay Packers are winning this football game. Here we go. Rodgers going to hand this thing off up the middle. Not a lot there. About 3, maybe 4 yards, depending on where they mark this thing. Just imagine if we converted those field goals. Absolutely. That's why I was so fired up with those misses. I mean, at least one of them, because one of them was kind of a deep one. But yeah, they, you know what I mean? Now they're down 2, but now the defense has to get after it. 18-18 to go in the third quarter. It's 2nd down and 6. Come on, Packers defense. Let's get after it right here. Let's go, Packers. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right now. He's got a man in motion. Rodgers is back to throw. Looking quick pass, and he's going to get that off. That's going to be a first down. He's going to get to about midfield. And that was, you know, those quick throws, like what I've been talking about all week, is that's how you beat a good pass rush, and Rodgers is the best at it in the league right now. Statistically, that's a hard word to say, you know what I mean, especially after 9, 12, 17 beers, you know what I mean? But here we go. There we go. Let's go defense. I think that probably comment came before that play. Come on, Matt. You saw it, you know what I mean? I don't see all that good all the time, you know what I mean? 47.5 for what? I'm not sure what we're talking about over here. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right now. He's got a man in motion. They're at the 49-yard line. Defense has to dig deeper. He's going to toss this. No, he's not. Play action. Now he's going to toss it right side, and he's going to make a few of them miss. And what are we doing over here? And that's first down. Like, freaking tackle. Like, tackle, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
What the hell's going on out here?
Micah Parsons. First of all, Micah Parsons, even when he's not doing stuff, he's putting other people in opportunities because he's getting so much attention. So just because you don't see his like stat number wise, he's taking up a lot of energy from that offense. That's what Micah Parsons paid for. First down and 10. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Come on, defense. They're at the 38-yard line here. Rodgers is back to throw. He's looking. He's going to go down for the sack, and there we go. I think that was Rashawn Gary. The ball is out. The Packers are saying they have the ball. And Rodgers comes up, does not have the ball in his hands. And I think the Packers might have it. Oh, my God, the Packers have the ball. The fumble, strip sack on Aaron freaking Rodgers. 6:21 to go in the third quarter, and the Packers get the ball. Let's check this replay right here. Rodgers has that ball in his hands, and Brooks comes in. That ball comes out. That is a strip from Brooks, and the ball's just wobbling around down there. Everyone's trying to jump all over it. They're showing this replay again. Great job by Brooks right there. Oh, my goodness. That is exactly what this Green Bay Packers team needed. The Packers defense digs deep, and that's what you get. Green Bay ball. We have a skirmish over here. We have ourselves a skirmish. We have ourselves a skirmish. Tomlin's like, hey, I thought y'all got the check. What's going on, bro? So the Packers offense is going to get this, but they've got a lot of stuff going on over here. 6:21 to go in the third quarter. Aaron Rodgers looks deeply upset. After expedited review that the incomplete pass. Are you freaking serious? Oh, my gosh.
I thought it was a sack.
How is it an incomplete pass? He was getting sacked. No, challenge that, dude. That's got to be challenged. Dude, so Rodgers just talked his way into a freaking taking a freaking fumble away. There's no way. I saw that replay. How was that an incomplete pass? That's BS. How was that an incomplete pass? So they're not going to challenge this? They're not challenging this? I don't understand this at all. 2nd down and 10. Aaron Rodgers and shotgun. He's going to toss this thing left side, and that's going to be bobbled in the air. No yards at all.
You get nothing.
I don't understand that last play at all.
Yeah, that seems pretty doctored on that call.
Yeah, I don't understand that last one. But anyways, I'm a little buzzed up. Maybe I didn't see it right. You know what I mean? I'll figure it out later.
No, you're right. That was clearly a fumble.
Yeah, I don't understand how it could have been a pass. I just don't. But I don't understand that they didn't challenge it, so I must not be seeing some right because they would have. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his. He's got an empty backfield now. 3rd down and 10. Come on, defense. Rodgers calls a timeout. Maybe Joey can explain it to me later on. He's in the chat over here. Yeah, we got ourselves a timeout over here. By the Steelers. It was definitely in the grass, then just flicked his hand so the ball fell out. I don't know. I think that's stupid. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be undescended. He's going to man the backfield. Come on, defense. Let's go win this freaking game. Let's get this right now. Is this a replay? That's a replay. I don't know. I was getting all jacked.
That was a replay. That was good energy, though. Good energy.
Why you tell me, Vinny? He's like, this guy's getting excited about a replay. I was like, this looks really familiar. 3rd down and 10. Here we go. 5:43 to go in the third quarter. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield. Come on, defense. Let's freaking do it right here, dude. Get after it. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers. He's all alone back there, feeling lonely. You know what I mean? And he's back to throw. Quick pass left side. Incomplete. Overthrown. Out of bounds. And that's going to be freaking 4th down. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
You get
Let's go, Packers.
nothing.
Let's go. 4th down. 5:39 to go in the third quarter. Absolutely. What that dude? Let's get after that. We need this. You know what I mean? We need this. We need this just to go on in life. You know what I mean? We're going to have ourselves a field goal attempt over here. Here's Bodwell. He's 3 for 3. This is a 56-yard attempt. We're going to need him to miss this thing. And he's not going to. He's true. He's blue. And that's good. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That was beautiful, wasn't it? That was my favorite overthrown ball I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Historic incomplete pass ever. You know what I mean? But here we go. We have ourselves a score of 19-14 in the Green Bay Packers offense. And come on down here and kick some tail. You know what I mean? But we're going to be right back after these messages. Appreciate y'all watching. You know what I mean? I appreciate you.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law!
Billboards, baby! We are back. 19-14 ball game. Let's see what Kevin's talking about. I think after being in the grasp and trying to throw it should be intentional grounding or a fumble. Yeah, I guess I just didn't look at the replay good enough. I got fired up on that one, but I assume there wasn't a challenge, so there must have been some merit to it. Here we go from the 4-yard line. We're going to have a return. He's at the 20. Williams is running left side over here. He's trying to make some room around the corner. Nothing going to be there. He's going to be down to about the 23-yard line. Not ideal. It's not as far as... you'd like him to get over here. But David Henderson, what are we doing? Rodgers is picking our defense apart. I wouldn't say he's picking our defense apart. It's 19-14, this thing. He's getting some stuff, but I don't think he's picking us apart by any means. I've seen Rodgers pick some defenses apart, you know what I mean? It's not 19-14 in those ball games. Dr. Evil is in Matt LaFleur's head. Exercise the demons. Oh, here we go. First down and 10. We need our offense to do something special right here. It's 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's at the 22-yard line. He's got, I think that's going to be Emmanuel Wilson in the backfield. And that's going to be play action. Jordan Love looking to throw. He's got time. He's running out of it. He tries to throw it off his foot, and he gets it completed. And that's going to be a first down to Emmanuel Wilson. Is that correct? Yes. Emmanuel Wilson to about the 38-yard line. Let's go offense. They got back there in the backfield. Jordan Love made something happen. I don't know how he did. He was kind of running to his left, kind of threw it across. And he got that thing. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, is right, Jesse Pinkman. You know what I mean? I like that. He's fired up, too. I'm fired up. Me and Jesse Pinkman, we are the same. I don't sell meth. 19-24, 241 yards for Jordan Love. Couple tutties over there. I think that's correct. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. He's going to hand this thing off to Wilson. He's trying to run it right side. He's going to get to about the 40-yard line. Not a ton there. Golden play coming. Are you that far ahead? You know what I mean? We're going to see. I got to check my fantasy football team, though. I'm up 110-88. It's looking good for me right here. You know what I mean? Second down and 6. Wilson is to Jordan Love's left. He's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 40-yard line. He changed some stuff up at the line. Here we go. No, not yet. Malik Heath's in motion. Jordan Love back to throw. Quick pass to Malik Heath. That's going to be a first down as he gets knocked out of bounds. And there we go. First down for your Green Bay Packers. 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Let's go. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. So score points on offense and don't let the Steelers pass the 50. Get it. You know what I mean? We're just trying to, Here we go. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be undescended. He's got Musgrave in motion. They're going to be about the 47-yard line. Creeping towards midfield over here. He's going to hand this thing off to Wilson. He's going to get past the 50-yard mark. And that's going to be about second down and about, 3, maybe 4. Let's see what they mark it at. Cheesehead Pope reposted this stream. There you go. Shout to Cheesehead Pope over there. I appreciate everyone who reposts this stream. You know what I mean? I have a good time. We're going to have a good time. You know what I mean? I appreciate everyone who watched. We have 763 people watching live right now across all the places that I stream. Shout out to Cheesehead Pope over here. You know what I mean? We are at second down and 4. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Jordan Love back to throw. Quick pass. That's to Matthew Golden, and that's going to be a first down for your Green Bay Packers. There we go. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. They got a little momentum. They got a little something. That's what I say. Just keep sprinkling down the field. Keep, if you're not going backwards, you're not going backwards. You got to keep going forward. You know what I mean? That's some deep stuff right there. That's like some stuff. That's probably poetry. That just spit right there. I'm just kidding. Here we go. 2:08 to go. 12 straight completions for Jordan Love right here. I don't know if they should have mentioned that. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here we go. 19-14 ball game. First and 10. Jordan Love's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. I think that's Josh Jacobs back there. Yeah, it is. And I Jordan Love, and he's going to toss it to him left side, and he's going to try to make someone miss. And he's not going to be able to, so he's going to get about a 2-yard gain on that pass right there. 13. I don't know what the question is, but 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers is, Ivan always says right there. You know what I mean? Touchdown or nothing right here. You know what I mean? That's, I'm with you. Love your live shows. I appreciate that, Carla. Means a lot. You know what I mean? I appreciate people watching. Gold is skyrocketing. You know what I mean? So is love. You know what I mean? Love is skyrocketing. Let's get more of that. Here we go. Second down and 8. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Josh Jacobs to his right. He's going to hand this thing off to Jacobs. Not a lot there, dude. He only got about a yard on that. So it's going to be third down and about 7. I don't like that right there in that second down play. Running out of shotgun right there. I'm not sure I like that play call. We got TJ Watt over here. You know what I mean? He was in that, He's good at football sometimes. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Third down and 7. We need it right here, boys. They're at the 41-yard line. We need something right here, Jordan. This is where we need you to dig deep. You know what I mean? He's back to throw. He's got time. He's rolling to his right. He throws it deep. And that's going to be caught by Christian Watson inside the 10-yard line. There's a flag on the play. And maybe he was pass interfered, but that ball was just up in the air, just over the fingertips of a defensive player, right to Christian Watson. We'll see what this flag is while I drink this beer.
Holding defense, Matt.
Penalty is declined. Sorry about the hiccup. Shout out to Vinny over here helping us out.
Yeah, I wanted you to enjoy your beer while I told you what that was. So, okay.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, Christian Watson, and all the people who kind of throw shade on Christian Watson, like, yeah, if he doesn't get hurt. He had an ACL injury. People act like he was, complaining about, like a minor injury. He tore his ACL or whatever he did. Jordy Nelson did the same thing. I didn't hear him getting called soft, but here we go. We are back in this thing over here. First down and goal. Jordan Love's going to be under center. They're at the 7-yard line right here. It is time, boys. Play clock's down to 5, or the game clock, the quarter clock. Anyways, Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs up the middle. He's going to get inside the 5-yard line, still pushing. I think to about the 3. Is where they're going to get this thing. And, dude, I'm losing it, dude. I'm freaking out, man. It's the end of the third quarter. And we need to feed number 8. You know what I mean? He looks hungry. You know what I mean? Here comes Philly boy flying across. I think we miss him a lot of this. You know what I mean? R.I.P. You know what I mean? We'll make some shirts. You know what I mean? All right, we are at commercial. We'll be right back to start this fourth quarter off, and let's go and finish this ball game. You know what I mean? I'm Jack.
Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at kwiktrip.com/sweepstakes.
Alrighty, we are back. 19-14 ball game right here, and want to give a shout out to Carlo over here. You know, $5 donation over there on YouTube. I appreciate you, Carla. Pair character cheerfully blowing a party horn. I think that's kind of like describing a GIF. Probably it's not showing up on my end over there, but I appreciate you, Carla. You know, you are absolutely fabulous.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
I appreciate you, Carla. You are fantastic. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Second down and goal. 15 minutes to go in this ball game. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. They are about a 3.5-yard line. He's got Josh Jacobs to his left. Matthew Golden's in motion. They're going to hand this thing off. Josh Jacobs is trying to bounce his right side, and he's got an angle to the end zone. And that's a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs. Let's go! And the Packers take the lead! 20-19 with the extra point. No, it's 4. What's the score? I will figure it out. Touchdown! Oh, there we go. Now we get the jet over here from Carla. You know what I mean? Touchdown. 20-19 is the score. I was absolutely right. I got confused there. You know what I mean? I had a couple beers. But touchdown. This is beautiful. This is freaking beautiful. And they're going for a 2-point conversion over here at 20-19. And Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Now he's got Wilson to his right. So they're going to get this obviously from the 2-yard line. Love is back to throw. He tosses this thing, and that's going to be completed at Romeo Dobbs for a 2-point conversion. And there we go, 22-19. We have ourselves a 3-point ball game. 780 folks watching live right now. Hey, thanks for watching. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't.
Yes!
Personal space.
Hell yeah!
You know what I mean, you think I invaded their personal space there, Vinny?
I don't know, but I could tell what you had for dinner tonight. So you were that close.
Lasagna. My wife went out in the world today and did some stuff, and she brought home fazoli's. Fazoli's, not the pizza. Like the lasagna is good. Breadsticks. I'm not saying the pizza's not good, but their lasagna is pretty good. And that's what I'm going to eat when I'm done with this too. Because I have some leftovers, you know what I mean?
We used to have one here in Janesville, but they closed it down because this town became a town of chicken. It's all chicken places down here now.
So here we go, 22-19 ball game. Kevin says still bummed about the missed field goals. Yeah, I mean one for sure. They should have got one. I think one of those. But anyway, we got to move on, Kevin. You know what I mean? Stop Living in the past. I'm just kidding, Kevin. Here we go. 14:55 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to have the kickoff coming up. And we have ourselves a ball game there, Vinny. We have ourselves a frickin' ball game. Here comes the return from about the 8-yard line. He's at the 20. He's trying to bounce this thing right side. Now he's going to try to go up the middle, and that's where you mess up because now he's down to about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. I have a very itchy nose, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on here. Erica says, I will airmail you some homemade chocolate chip cookies for you and Vinny. Dude, hey, first of all, I will allow that. That sounds fabulous, you know? And you could just, don't even worry about Vinny. Just send them all to me.
Yeah, that's okay. You can give them all to Matt. That's cool, but thank you.
I'll make sure he gets his due. Here we go, 22-19, first down and 10. The Steelers are starting this thing off. Aaron Rodgers on 23-yard line. He's going to be under center here. Come on, defense. This is your time to shine. Fourth quarter. Here we go, play action. Aaron Rodgers looking to throw. He's got too much time. He runs out. Sack. Rodgers goes down at the 10-yard line. He's not Blake Parsons in there. Let's go. That was a beautiful sack. You guys missed it because my celebration, I did one of these. You know what I mean? You guys missed it, but I want to make sure you've seen it because there's a lot of effort. I get winded, you know what I mean?
that elbow is going to be real sore later.
It is, because like my whole elbow always hurt. I don't feel it right now, but that's because I'm drinking 16 ounces. Now we got ourselves a little sackaroonie. Over here we go. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left at second down. He's back to throw. He's rolling to his right. He's got pressure again. They're coming for him. He throws it to the dirt, and that's going to be third down and 20. And this is what a Super Bowl caliber team looks like right here, getting after it. Aaron Rodgers getting worked up, and that's what you want to see right there.
Yes!
Down in
Hell yeah!
That's a perfect GIF right there. It's not a GIF because you can hear stuff. I'm getting winded. Mike almost got a second sack. Hey, who was there? Yeah, they got some words to say to each other. Here we go, third down and 20. Here we go, Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. Empty backfield. Here comes the Packers defense. They get the ball off. Quick pass short, and that's going to be eaten up by the Packers defense, and that's going to be fourth down in a whole bunch, and here we go. We have ourselves a skirmish. We might have a little skirmish. Don't get no penalties. Come on, Packers. Come on, boys. Let's keep it together. Absolutely.
You get nothing.
So good. I'm very happy right now. This is the wild ball game. This is the wild ball game. You know what I mean? Every time we start the Go Pack, Go Chen, the Steelers put the quiet please sign on the boards. Dude, keep after it. Here comes the punt over here, 13:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Here comes the punt. No mistakes here now, you know what I mean? Let's get a clean recovery, and we're going to have it from the 29-yard line, Romeo Dobbs, and he's going to have some room. He's going to get to about the 40-yard line as he goes down. Is he all right? All right, jump up, bud. Here we go. Oh, we have a skirmish. We're swinging. We got flags everywhere. What is that? Bullard? Bullard? I said Bullard. But yeah, we have no. I think he's out, dude. He's in trouble. I think he might have thrown some swings. That's not good, dude. Something happened over here in this play. Just saying Dobbs is hurt. It kind of looked like it at first, but then I wasn't sure.
Oh, the Steelers are getting their feelings hurt. They're whining now. Oh, we get the ball in Steelers territory to start.
Dude, so they called the Steelers that it was the instigator.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
They got it right that time, boy. They got it right that time. He's like, hey, we know who started the whole thing, all right, bud? Don't try to play the victim to me.
I honestly, I would have loved to have seen Rodgers' face on that one.
Yeah, for real, dude. Oh my goodness. 51 on the kicking team. All right, we're at commercial. We're gonna hang tight right here. We got some beer to drink. I am off tomorrow, so I decided, yeah, I'm gonna, we're gonna get after it today. You know what I mean? Yeah, check out the old podcast if you're feeling frisky about it. You know what I mean? The Matt Ramage Show, available everywhere that you listen to podcasts. And maybe you want to listen to his face, you know what I mean, in your car while you're driving to work. You know what I mean? Sorry about that.
And also be sure to join Matt tomorrow night for the Monday night game. It's the return of, Taylor's back.
Yeah, Taylor's
to dance with Matt tomorrow night. Yes.
Yeah, so who's playing? The Chiefs and who?
You don't remember who's playing?
No, I don't remember who's playing.
You're supposed to remember this stuff.
No, I barely remember where I'm at right now. No, I'm in my basement.
Okay, tomorrow it's the Commanders at the Chiefs.
So Commanders and the Chiefs. That should be a good game. I'm hanging out Monday Night Football tomorrow night. I'm off Tuesday too, so I'll probably do some more drinking tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Oh, he'll be dancing with Taylor. That's guaranteed now. Yes.
Let's see. Linda says, in the hospital recovering in my medical, I am watching the game. I wouldn't know what is going on if it weren't listening to you. Glad you are wild. Oh, I appreciate you, Linda, and I hope everything works out for you. Hopefully, you recover from whatever you're going through. And you know what I mean? Shout out to Linda over here. You know what I mean?
Get well, Linda. Get well, definitely.
Get well. And thanks for watching, and hopefully it's a quick recovery for you. And you are good. You know what I mean? But here we go. So let's keep moving down here over here. For years, it was passer rating to tell who should win, but for this game, it is Rodgers' reaction. Keep it going, J Love. Great night so far. You know what I mean? Jordan Love. You know, let's just finish this thing off. 22-19, close ball game. Don't do nothing stupid. And absolutely, you know what I mean. Let's show some love over here to Linda. Everyone, show some love to Linda. You know what I mean? Hopefully quick recovery for whatever you're going through. And Erica said, we just got a first down because of number 51 on the Steelers. He was instigating a fight with our defensive players, and that car was in favor of us. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Not always the case. But here we go. We're back at this ball game over here. They're at the 45-yard line. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. He's going to hand this thing off. That's to Wilson. He right side, and that's going to be a first down inside the 30-yard line. And the Green Bay Packers offense is rolling. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. You know what I mean? That was a beautiful play. Off the right side right there. That was awesome. So here we go. First down and 10 now. Jordan Love's going to be a shotgun, kind of a pistol, like a little action. I don't know what you want to call it, but he's back there. He's going to toss this thing right side to Wilson, and he's going to keep her moving for about 4 yards on that little screen type thing. Yes, Linda, God be with you. There we go. Brick by brick is absolutely right. Second and 7. Shout out to everyone sending good messages to Linda over here. You know what I mean? All right, so Wilson, 3 catches, 26 yards in this ball game. Second down and 7. 11:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Wilson is to his left. Come on, 2nd and 7. Let's get some. We get a touchdown. Need a touchdown right here. Come on, Jordan. He's back to throw. Tosses it quick right side, and that's going to be a Tucker Craft. Not a lot there, but he gets a couple yards. Keep those chains moving just a little. I wouldn't say the chains, but they're moving forward, you know what I mean? Wilson looking like Warren earlier in the game. Oh, we have an injury over here. That's a Packers injury. 3rd down and 4.
Looks like it's Zach Tom.
That's horrible. If it's Zach Tom, that's really, really bad. And it is Zach Tom.
Yeah, he's holding the back of his left leg.
Hopefully it's a cramp. Jordan Love scramble. I'm not even worried about the prize picture right now. But yeah, Zach Tom injury is bad. He's popped up, and we're gonna see what's what. But while you mentioned that, let me just check my prize picture real quick. First of all, my fantasy. All right, I'm doing pretty good on fantasy. Yeah, prize picks ain't looking good. Actually, I don't think it's updated. But anyways, we'll find out at the end of the game. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Wilson is to his left. We need a play right here, boys. We need a play right here. We're at the 24-yard line. 24 yards to go to the end zone. He's got Christian Watson in motion. Let's get him involved right here. Jordan Love back to throw. He's going to toss this thing right side. That's a first down. Tucker Kraft, 5. Touchdown! Tucker freaking Kraft, baby. I can't believe how happy I am in this moment right now. 3 plays, 45 yards, 201 off the clock, 28-19 ball game, and the freaking Packers are on top. Oh, look at this. Tucker Kraft, absolute dog. I love Tucker Kraft. I love you, Tucker Kraft. Oh, my goodness. Tucker Kraft is an absolute dog. Dog! Tucker Kraft, he should be the focal point of the offense. Tucker Kraft is so good at football. Here we go. Comes the extra point, 28-19. And now it's going to be 29-19. And the Packers take a 10-point lead. 10:57 to go in the fourth quarter. And for those who thought it was over, come take a second look, baby. The Packers have the lead. We have 810 folks watching live right now across all the places. I appreciate it. Be sure to tap that like button, subscribe, and whatnot. If you're on the YouTube, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. We got Gregory Jack over here. He said this should buy you about 1,000 Coors Lights.
Yes!
Go. You know what I mean? I appreciate
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
Gregory
Come
Jack.
on!
I thought it was Gregory Jack at first. You know what I mean? No, I appreciate you there, Gregory.
The
Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still. My God, dancing. Whoa, who is this? Who is this? What's that going on?
Yes, the Bears still suck.
Hey. I don't know what that guy was doing. I'm just kidding. That graphic's hilarious. All right, let's keep it moving over here. What's up, Joanna? Go Pack, go. This is the momentum we need. Keep it going. Go Pack, go. Absolutely right. How many fantasy points does Kraft have now? So let's check it out because I have him on my fantasy football team. And he's absolutely doing some good things for me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty happy with the performance. Jordan Love has 32.68 points. This is on Sleeper, right in my fantasy. Romeo Dobbs has 6. Tucker Kraft, 33 points from a freaking tight end, dude. 33 points from a tight end. I am so happy right now in this moment. The Packers are up 29-19. Against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are a good football team. And yeah, all the Aaron Rodgers stuff, you can talk about that all you want. And that just adds to it, like how difficult this game is. And to have the Green Bay Packers come out, obviously started sloppy. Everyone's kind of getting worried, worked up a little bit. But to be able to bounce back from that, and this is a good football team. Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback, kind of knows what our defense is going to try to do. When you have a veteran quarterback of his stature, they know exactly what the defense is trying to do to him. And to still come out here and have a 29-19 lead right here. Absolutely beautiful. I love this freaking team. And I think it just shows. You know what I mean? I'm over here talking like I'm a prophet. That was some prophet type speech stuff.
Preach, Reverend. Preach, Reverend.
There we go. Carlo with another $3 donation. I appreciate you, Carlo.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
We're gonna have a kickoff over here.
Really,
about that 25-yard line.
Still suck.
All right, so I appreciate you, Carla. You are absolutely fantastic. And so 10:51 to go in the fourth quarter, 29-19. We have the kickoff over there. Aaron Rodgers and this Steelers offense is taking over. I didn't see exactly where they were on the field, but we're going to find out. Sorry if I missed some comments over here, but I'm missing a few, but we're getting a lot of them, and I appreciate that we're getting a lot of them, but with that, we miss some sometimes, you know what I mean? Defense can eat. What is up, Ivan? We got Rick over here. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. Aaron Rodgers is going to be under center. He's going to pitch this thing. They're trying to run it right side, cuts it up the middle a little bit, and that's going to be about 4 yards on that run. All right, come on, defense. Come on, defense. Let's get it, bud. Come on, defense. 10:40 to go in the 4th quarter. We need a defense to do something special right here, you know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's go, defense. Beep, 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 beep. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be under center over here. He's got a man in the backfield. It's 2nd down and 7. 10-19 to go in the 4th quarter. Let's see if the defense can shut some stuff down right here and just put this game to sleep. He's going to toss this thing right side. The defense is there, and he bounces off a few fellas. And I don't know if it's going to be a 1st down, but it's going to be very close. If it's not going to be a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm absolutely on board with that. We have another skirmish? Is there another skirmish? Like, what's going on? So a flag got thrown. Dude, where's the Steelers, though? What, where's the discipline, Mr. Tomlin? Oh, he stuck his finger in his eye. What did he do? I didn't grab it. Unnecessary roughness on Metcalf. He tried to take his eye out, and we all know how dangerous eye injuries can be. This is a serious situation we got going on over here, you know what I mean?
Yes! Hell yeah!
3rd down and 17, and that's a major penalty. Like, we joke about it, but that's a major penalty. You're down 29-19. You're inside 10 minutes to go in this ball game. And now you just made it 3rd down and 17. If you don't get this, like, what do you do? What you do is you freaking lose, bro. That's what you do. That was a trick question. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers out of shotgun, back to throw. He's looking. He's got pressure. He goes down for the sack. 3rd down and 17. And Rashawn freaking Terry. Oh my goodness, I love this football team. 29-19, 9:23 to go in this game. Micah Parsons, they're showing the replay right here. Let's take a gander at what it is. He runs right up the middle. Where you want to get Aaron Rodgers, a little bit to his left. But Rashawn Gary is there. And they have a punt situation here, obviously. And here comes a punt. No mistakes over here. Let's just get this thing, dude. I'm stressing over here. We're going to have a Romeo Dobbs return. He's at the 40. He makes a few folks mix, and he's going to get about 5-yard return on that. Oh, my goodness, Lori. Oh, my goodness, Lori. We got ourselves a good-looking ball game right here, right? Rodgers looks angry as hell. You know, he gets fired up. When he's mad, dude, he's mad. I got yelled at by Aaron Rodgers. We all know about that. But they're at a commercial. I'm going to take a commercial. Let me just re-energize a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm getting worked up, you know what I mean? I'm going to drop dead right here, have a hard time. That would suck, you know what I mean? I'd probably get a lot of subscribers, though.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
this is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell Coffee and Donuts.
All right, here we go. We are back 29-19 ball game. Philly Boy says, finally feeling good. Jacob's going to eat some clock time. Dude, I'm very excited about how this game is going. It's crazy like how it just like flipped. Just like that. But here we go. Rodgers should be rallying his troops instead of crying. Take it easy, Kevin. Come on now. How many sacks for Gary? Vinny, let us know. Hit us with some stats. What do we got over here? But yeah, dude, Tucker Kraft is showing him on the TV over here. Absolute monster. Matt, don't be stroking on us. You know what I mean? We all right. We're having a good time over here. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and Brett Favre have defeated every NFL team on their careers. You know Rodgers wanted to win. Oh, yeah, Rodgers definitely wanted this. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be play action, looking to throw, and he's throwing. And he's completing over here, and he's inside the 30-yard line. That's the Christian Watson big-time play. First down and 10 for the Green Bay Packers, and now they're just making it look easy. Now they just being sassy with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the Packers defense has 3 sacks so far. Gary has 2 of them. Parsons has 1.
There we go. Thanks for the update. You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes is absolutely correct, dude, and that's what you want right here. Obviously, you want to eat that clock a little bit, but I like that they're passing it in that situation. Jordan Love, 3 touchdowns, 345 yards in this game. He's handing this thing off up the middle this time. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Go, Pat, go! Dude, my fantasy team is killing it. Maybe not Romeo Dobbs as much, but Tucker Kraft and Jordan Love, absolutely getting after it. Here we go, 7:50 to go in the fourth quarter, 2nd down and 10. The Packers up by 10, and the offense is on the field. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield in this situation. All right, I like that. I'll dig it. You know what I mean? They're at the 28-yard line. He's back to throw. He's going to toss this thing, and that's going to be completed on Matthew Golden. He ran backwards. Generally, you want to go forward.
That was kind of a dangerous tackle right there, too.
Yeah, he kind of got up slow on that. Oh, my goodness. I'm a little bit gassy today, Vinny. You know what I mean? TikTok. Yeah, you should follow me on TikTok, too. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I am on TikTok, though. How many yards does Love have passing? I think I just said it. I think it was 345. Is that what I said? Gonna have Vinny check that out, you know what I mean? But here we go. We're gonna be 3rd down and 9. Jordan Love's gonna be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw on 3rd and 9. Throws it right side. That's gonna be completed out on the sideline to Romeo Dobbs, and that's gonna be a Green Bay Packers 1st down. What do you got, Vinny?
As of right now, I don't know if they updated, but he's sitting at 360 right now.
360. Yeah, we don't know if that play was part of that, but yeah, I think it was because Sam Boy is saying 346.
Yeah, that's what he was at the beginning of the drive, but he's 29 for 34, averaging 10.6, and his rating is 140.2.
Yeah, he's having a good time right here, you know what I mean? So Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun, right? 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, it says on the screen. We're going to have a run up the middle to about the 10-yard line. And, bro, I'm feeling good right now. I mean, not just because I'm a little buzzed up, but just because this game is exactly, we're having a good time.
Yes!
Up, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah!
Come on, Jesse. Play it out.
Yes!
Let it play.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
2nd down and 6. I said over 300 yards at the start of the game. Let's go. You are a very wise person. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got Tucker Kraft in motion. He's got Wilson in the backfield. Let's play action. He's looking to throw. Throws it to the dirt. Looked like he was looking for Tucker Kraft. He might have changed his mind. He was wanting to throw in danger, or it might have got tipped. I don't know. But either way, not complete. 3rd down and 6. So the comparisons tonight, 29-35, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns for Jordan Love. Rodgers, 16-25, 146 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked 3 times. Jordan Love was not sacked at all. So Jordan Love right now, playing, a better game. But I don't like the whole comparison thing because they're not playing the same defense. They're not playing each other. That's, so the whole comparison thing. But Rodgers is not happy. They're showing him a little piece of paper like, hey, you know what I mean? It's not looking good right now, bud. And he's like, get out of here with that, you know what I mean? 3rd down and 6. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's got time. Tosses this thing towards the end zone. That's going to go out of bounds. Wilson was over there. I'm not sure he wanted to stay in bounds. I'm not sure what's going on. It's 4th and 6, and I think it's good. Don't get stupid with it, you know what I mean? What did Phil say that was so freaking funny? Take away your negativity, Ivan. What is Ivan saying? He said incomplete. Get out of here with that, Ivan. A lot of empty seats in Pittsburgh. I got no hate for Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? I think that's a good fan base. We got a 28-yard field goal attempt going over here. McManus, it's up. It's going to be good, and that's going to be a... Woo! As I go off into this. 32-19 is the score. And the Packers are taking it to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I am loving it. The only thing wrong with tonight is I'm running out of beer. You know what I mean? So if someone lives near me and they want to give me some beer, let me know. I'm running low. Can anyone explain why Jacobs isn't on the field much this second half? I don't know. I don't know if he has, because I was kind of thinking the same thing, if it's an injury situation or they're just trying to save him and they're kind of just, trying to spread the rock around a little bit. But yeah, absolutely. But scoreboard, I'm a little late on that one there. Philly boy. Shout out to Philly boy over here. You know what I mean? He had Golden wide open. I'm not sure. I think might have went too far back in the chat over here. I don't know what play that was. This is a dominant performance, and that's the thing. Dark arts poker, which I like that. You know what I mean? I like poker, but like the Packers are taking it to a good football team. Like what were they, 4-2, whatever? They're a good football team in the AFC. Like take away all the Rodgers and all that other BS, that kind of goes along with this game, which I think makes it more, because now everything's kind of more fired up on another level, makes it more of a high stress game. But like to be winning against a team of their caliber, up 32-19, that's what you want. Everyone talked about, lost to the Browns, the Bengals, and they're talking about all these games that we barely won, or we tied the Cowboys, or whatever. And so now we're taking out the Steelers, a good football team, a team that's probably going to be in a playoff situation in the AFC. And, the Packers are doing a good job. Didn't start out great, but that I think is more impressive than anything, is not starting off great. Things ain't going right and not collapsing. When things don't go right, and then you can kind of figure it out, stay in tune, like stay dialed in, and then you're able to kind of overcome that, and then now you're up 32-19. That's what you want, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get some chat. I'm just over here rambling about stuff. Not going to complain about Jacobs having time off as long as Brooks ain't in. All right, so Phil knows who he doesn't like. Totally missed Golden there. All right, here we go. So we got Hype Television, baby, for a $2 donation. Time for Micah to close the game. Buzz up, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
So random.
The Bears
I'll just
still
throw this
suck.
one. He's like, Dan, okay, Dan.
Really suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears.
All right, here we go. We have a kickoff going on. We're having a good time over here. Maybe too much. All right, we're going to have a return over here from the 4-yard line. He's at the 20. Oh, he slips down about the 23-yard line, and that's where the Steelers will start, down 32-19. 5:23 to go in this ball game. And come on, Green Bay Packers defense. Let's end this thing. Let's shut it down. We have 839 folks watching live right now. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, let's go. Are we fired up? We're fired up, baby. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. Man to his left. He's got a man in motion. He's back to throw. He's looking. That pocket was closing, but he's got a completion. No, incomplete. No catch, and that's going to be second down and 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's get after it. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited, people. Big defensive finish is absolutely right. Ivan, what was your score prediction? I forget. I watched the video on that thing, but I forget. Here you go. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. It's going to be completed. Oh, he drops the ball. The ball is out, and the Packers jump on top of it, and the Packers are going to take over on downs. The refs didn't call it yet, but now they are, and the Packers got the ball. Big-time turnover. Oh, my goodness. How good is life right now? The Packers are going to win this game, and they're going to win it really freaking convincingly.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
hey, come on, baby!
Goodness.
Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes!
Oh, beautiful. Packers defense caused a turnover. Fambalaya! I'm trying to get all the chat up here. I'm sorry if I'm scrolling through too fast. What is up, Packer peeps? Go Pack, go. What's up, Jen? How you doing? How you having a good time? It's first down and 10. And 5:07 to go in the fourth quarter. It's first down and 10. It's Green Bay Packers football. It's up. They are up 32-19. You know, a lot of talk all week about this Green Bay Packers team, but they showed up. You know, even though they didn't start off so hot, they got it turned around. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's going to toss this thing to Wilson. Right side. He's going to run this thing inside the 20-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Big time play inside the 15-yard line and 4:56 to go. I'm having so much fun. Go, Pat, go! This is the loudest thing I've ever done. She didn't say that, but she's probably thinking it. And it's funny because she went to, because she wouldn't feel good or whatever. She's a Packer fan, but she's like, I'm going to lay down. She's like, this game isn't looking good. And they weren't looking good at the time. But she probably understands now the Packers are doing better. She's probably watching it. She's probably watching this. But maybe not. She's sleeping. She's like, this guy sucks. Here we go. First and 10. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's tossing this thing to Wilson right side. He's trying to cut it up a little bit. Inside the 10-yard line. Nice little scamperoonie right there. And it's going to be second down. And the Green Bay Packers' upcoming schedule take on the Panthers. Then they go to the Eagles, who are 6-2. The Giants, who are 2-6. I will be at that ball game. I will be in New York City. New York City. I'm going to be inside you, bro. And then they go on the Vikings at the Lions, and then the Bears. A lot of NFC North stuff at the end of that schedule there, 12, 13, and 14 weeks. But there we go. Let's put an old nail in the coffin is absolutely correct. Couldn't get the helmets right for tonight, Vinny. Come on, what are you talking about? Why are you always busting on Vinny, dude? The helmets are perfect. 4:13 to go in the fourth quarter. It's second down and 6. 32 plays for the Packers, 17 for Pittsburgh in this half. And the Packers at 276 yards. Pittsburgh Steelers not as many. I mean, they're going to have a run over here by the Green Bay Packers. And he's going to be about the 7-yard line over here. Got to beat the Eagles. Got to beat all of them. You know what I mean? Let's just go out there and just win a bunch of football games. Hey, Matt, we got to meet up in Jersey. Yeah, I will be there. We're going to be in Jersey. And then I think I'm staying for like, I forget how many days, like 5 days or something. We're going to go to New York and like see all the sights. Be like one of those people that go places, take pictures and stuff. What are they called? Tourists. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that. I've never even been on an airplane before. That'll be fun. The whole airplane ride, I'll be like, "Ooh, that was good. Let's go home." That was good enough for me. We so needed this pumped up action game. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, Stacey, is that we need a game that we kind of show like who we are. It's not just barely winning, not just like coming from behind. Obviously, this game, how it started, wasn't fantastic. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's play action. He's rolling to his right. Does he find anyone? He's looking. He ain't got no one. He kind of tosses it to the ground. That was a good play. He didn't take the sack, but also didn't get crazy and try to be, give them an easy ball because they can kick a field goal right here, go 35-19, 4:02 to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 4th down and 3. You know what I mean? What's up, Ted? Deadpool Wolverine. I like that name. That's nasty. Halfley done a great job today. I agree, Sam. And now we got Hyper Television, $2, Matt. Let's get buzzed the heck up. You know what I mean? I've been drinking. I've been drinking since, I don't know, like the 3 o'clock games. I don't know when I started. But a long time ago. Here comes the field goal, and it's going to be up. It's going to be good. A lot of empty seats over here in Pittsburgh. 25-yard field goal attempt. It's 35-19. Inside 4 minutes to go in this ball game, and the Packers are taking it to them. And it's not even really competitive at this point. You know what I mean? How do you like that? How do you like that?
Hey,
Everyone told me on my Facebook how the Packers are going to get beat down. What do you got, Vinny?
You owe a dance for that donation, so.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
Look at my dancing moves.
Really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
I do like that graphic. But yeah, there we go, dude. 35-19 ball game, dude. And the Packers, dude, just taking it to them a little bit. Who had the Packers by 16? You know, I had them by 37. So, no. I didn't have a score prediction, I don't think, for this game, but I picked the Packers, obviously. But I'm happy with how it's going right now. You know, start this game off. You know, a lot of people were worked up. Like, if you go on Facebook, if you're watching this on Facebook, I made a halftime post of the score. Go back and watch. Go check those comments after this stream. And I bet you people were very concerned, but the Packers are going to win this thing. Here comes the kickoff return. He's at 15, he's at 20. He's trying to pull this up, 25 to about the 30-yard line. And there we go. So that's where the Steelers are going to take over. 3:52 to go in the fourth quarter.
5 letters here.
You know what I mean?
Just for everybody out there in Packerland and yourself today. RELAX. Relax.
You know what I mean? And you speak it to me, Aaron. He's talking to Packer fans right now. You need to calm down. Packers are up 35-19. No need to be scared. You know what I mean? Let's enjoy this dub. But here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun. They're starting this thing off at the 30-yard line. He's got a man to his right. Come on, defense. Let's shut it down. Rodgers is back to throw. Quick pass left side. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. That's completed for about 8-yard gain over here. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, the Packers, you know, maybe the Steelers score 27 because, you know, the Packers, every win they had this year has been, they scored 27 points. They got 35 at this point, but maybe they're going to win it 35 or maybe 42 to 27. Who knows? The student has become the teacher. Like, the student has become the master. We have a wide receiver screen over here, right side, and that's going to be a first down, I think, for the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers will never beat the Packers. Sorry, not sorry. He won't because I don't think he's ever going to play him again. I don't think he's got a ton left. But, you know, all love to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers won the Packers Super Bowl, kept the Packers relevant, kept the Packers, like, always a team that people are talking about, always a team that their fans could be backing and the fans could be hopeful for that season. So, you know what I mean? But right here we go. Aaron Rodgers, quick pass right side, and that's going to be completed. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. That's to Wilson. And there we go. Don't need defense to play safe here. Let's go. You know what I mean? Don't get lazy D is absolutely right. Nobody likes a lazy D. You know what I mean? Second down and 5. All right, we have an injured player over here. I don't think he's injured. I think he's getting wrapped up a little bit. Anyways, here we go. Second down and 5. Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. He's back to throw. Looking left. Now he's rolling right. He's got pressure. That ball is tipped in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. And there we go. That was deflected. You could just tell he wanted to be on the list that has beat all 32 teams. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers wanted this win, and he wanted it very badly. I don't think it was like a revenge game like people were calling it because I don't think he has any hate for the Packers. But I think that he wanted this win badly, as bad as anyone's wanted to win. Everyone wants to beat the former team, you know what I mean? Especially become like, beat every team in the NFL. There's a very small list of people that did that. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers out shotgun back. He's looking to throw left side, and that's going to be incomplete. He tried to get a one-hander there. Wasn't meant to be. It's 4th down and 5. Rodgers looking for a penalty. He's like, somebody help! Help me! I shouldn't yell at my wife sleeping. She's like, what's going on down there? Did the TV fall on him? He's underneath it. Ah! Fourth down and 5. Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. We need a defense to dig deep right here. One play, one more. Quick pass that's going to be completed to number 4 inside the 40-yard line. That was the Mr. DK Metcalf. And that's the first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Co-MVPs of the game, Love and Kraft. That, yeah, I can't wait to watch the end of that. You know, they always have like, you know, all that. Aaron Rodgers back to throw, and that's going to be completed to 88 over here. And that's going to be, we got second down, I think, in about 4. We got to finish this game off. We can't be talking about MVPs yet. Second down and 4. Aaron Rodgers going to be in shotgun. Empty backfield now. Come on, defense. It's second and 4. They got to get to the 30 for the first down. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's rolling to his right. He's got pressure now. He's going to try to run. That's going to be completed to about the 21-yard line. 2:30 to go in the ball game. They're trying to hurry some stuff up. You know, Ivan says, I agree with Rick. I do too. Here we go. Rodgers back to throw. Oh, he's looking. He's got too much time. He's throwing it towards the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. No, the ball came out. Did he have it long enough? Wilson wants it to be a touchdown. That was very close. Was it held long enough? Phil says no catch. And that's what they're calling it on the field. I don't know. I think that's a touchdown, dude. I think that's a touchdown, dude. Yeah, I think that's a touchdown. I don't know how that's not a touchdown. I mean, I'm not mad if they... I don't care if the refs screw you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that touchdown, they're calling it. Nah, I think that was a touchdown, dude. He had it long enough. We ain't no cheaters. We don't need to cheat. It's 35-25 right here. Well, that'll be the thing. They'll go for 2. Maybe they'll get to 27, and the 27 still stays in effect. Oh, we have a skirmish again? Dude, why are Steelers always trying to fight people? Dude. Screw the Steelers, dude. 2-point attempt coming up. They are a little salty, you know what I mean? They're like McDonald's French fries. Just a little bit salty, you know what I mean? So here we go. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in shotgun over here. He's got 3 wide receivers on the bottom of the screen. See him trying to slant here. Quick pass, left side, and that's going to be incomplete. Oh, there's a flag on the play. I don't know why there would be a flag. I watched that whole route. I didn't see anything crazy. They're calling pass interference on that? They really want this game to be close, huh? There's no pass interference. Let's check this replay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess there was. I guess there was. All but your love run for prize picks. Yeah, that prize pick wasn't meant to be. I shouldn't have done the rushing one. I should have done the touchdown one or yards. But it's the first one I saw, so I picked it. But here we go. 2-point attempt. Aaron Rodgers, he was under center. Now he's switching up. They're just kind of audibling out of this thing. Now he's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 1-yard line for that 2-point attempt. He's rolling to his right. And that's going to be completed. Incomplete. It's a 10-point ball game, and the Packers are going to win this thing unless something crazy happened. Aaron Rodgers did the old chin strap. Yeah! That's when he's really fired up. He likes to tear that thing down. Like,
nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You know what I mean? You lose is absolutely correct. Love winning in Pittsburgh is something Rodgers and Favre have never done. You know, the Packers haven't won in Pittsburgh since 1970, and that was Bart Starr was the old quarterback back then. You know what I mean? So Jordan Love out here getting after it, dude. This is a wild game right here, Packers driven. 2:07 to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point ball game. 35-25. Refs might say it's a catch. You know what I mean? New York tried, you know what I mean? What are they doing? They're actually talking about this 2-point. No, they're not. I thought they were saying that. Yeah, never mind. I'm a little buzzed up, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was huge, right there, for that 2-point stop. That was huge because that changed it to a 10-point game to a 1-possession game, you know what I mean? So, Kevin said Vegas was called off. Kevin, you're a little spicy tonight, you know what I mean? I like it. Here we go. So, 2:06. No. Scared the hell out of me. I didn't know how annoying I was. Thought my phone was like, oh, you know what I mean? 2:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Hey, Matt, what do you have your Kwik Trip visit rewards set to? Like, for, my free stuff, it's chocolate milk. Like, whenever I go to... Anytime I get a chocolate milk, free. Dude, I haven't paid for a chocolate milk in years.
Hell yeah!
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I get. There we go. Make no mistake, Packers are the best team in the NFC. Abso-frickin-lutely, Dark Arts Poker, you know what I mean? Dark Arts Poker knows ball. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off up the middle on first down, and that's going to be about a 2 or 3 yard gain there. We're going to be at the 2-minute warning. What a beautiful game this was, dude. You know what I mean? What a beautiful game this was. Absolutely. Just a beautiful game right here. Like, how good is today? I saved my visits and reset it to cents off fuel after I rack up a bunch of visits. I get the stuff off fuel too. Whenever I get gas over there, it always pops up. Do you want to save whatever cents? I'm like, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Treat me, Kwik Trip. But also, I chocolate milks I get. I got a lot of visits. So I go to Kwik Trip sometimes twice a day. I'm in there. You know what I mean? Second down and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning over here. They had 50 Cent playing over there, I was feeling it. I like me some 50. Aaron who? Go, Pack, go. There we go. Watson looked good first game back. He absolutely did. They didn't overuse him. They didn't force the ball to him. He got some situations. I love me some Christian Watson. The Packers are the greatest team of all time. The 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers have more championships, more wins, and the best ownership in the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yes! Hell yeah!
Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. They're at the 45-yard line. Whistles are blowing. And what's going to happen here? Do we have a timeout? First timeout by the Packers. So they have the 2-minute warning, and then they call a timeout after that. He's like, I just need a minute. Are you taking a nap? What's going on the floor? So Chevrolet postgame, they got stars of the games. What do you think? You got Tucker Kraft. It's probably going to be, National Tight End Day. All right, National Tight End Day celebration. So Tucker Kraft, he came out to play today, a National Tight End Day. Here we go, second down and 7. Jordan Love out of under center. He's going to hand this thing off to Wilson up the middle for about 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Team Nicolet balled out today. Gary had 2 sacks, and Matthew Golden is also part of Team Nicolet Law. You know what I mean? We're on the same team. We're teammates. I'll talk to him in the locker room and let you know what he says. Micah and Edge on defense. Love and Kraft on D. Oh, they get one of those trophies? I want one of those.
They were just saying that the trophies were delayed in shipping, so they won't have them. They'll be mailed to them later. So it's like another turkey leg situation.
Yeah, you always get screwed, dude. So we have a run up the middle here. That's going to be a first down by Wilson. That's going to be a wrap on this ball game. The Packers are going to win this thing 35-25. We're inside a minute to go. 2 timeouts by the Packers, no timeouts by Pittsburgh. And, dude, the Packers came into Pittsburgh and said, what, bro? Punch you in your mouth, son. Tomorrow is Victory Monday, absolutely. As they kneel it down. Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers kind of meet at the half-field mark right over here. They're all hugging and all that stuff. I think they're going to do a jersey swap at some point. But there you go. Your Green Bay Packers are victories, and Victory Monday is tomorrow. Check out thematramage.com. You can get yourself some Victory Monday merch. You probably won't get there in time for tomorrow, but get yourself some. So the next Monday, you're not Victory Monday merchless. You know what I mean? Yes! We're going to wrap this thing up. What'd you say? Oh, I thought you said.
Yes! Hell yeah!
All right, happy Victory Monday, people. If you have your Victory Monday merch, be sure to wear it. Tag me if you're wearing any of my merch, and I will share some to my social media. I appreciate y'all. Go Pack, go. Big dub, son, 35-25. Big time win over the Steelers. Jordan Love, put some respect on his name because y'all talking dirty about him. But right here, Sunday Night Football, Jordan Love got after it. Tucker Kraft, this offense is doing it. This defense is doing it. Let's go.
Come on.
We out of here.
Come on.